Yo, what's good, people? Welcome back to another Deep Tempo podcast, your show dedicated to bringing you the latest and greatest dubstep /140 tunes. If you're new around here, my name's Seba, aka the Roving Dread, and this is my esteemed colleague. How you doing, bro?
I'm good.
DJ Cutter.
Oh, yeah. How are you? And wow, you've got an iPad in front of you, so we won't see the back of your head too much this time.
Yeah, he's been encouraging me, and I'm trying. We're trying, slow improvements. We got a new light.
There's a light over there.
We got a new light.
A fucking proper one as well.
We were like, after that dark experience in India, even though we're indoors, and we have got, the regular my little spotlights in my apartment here, but it has got dark here as well, innit? We're in winter now, man.
We're in winter, mate.
Winter's here, bro. Winter's here. India though. India was a vibe, wasn't it?
I mean, it feels so long ago now, but yeah, it was, man. Like, I mean, how many days was it? 12?
12 days, yeah.
It went fast.
It was like a blink of an eye.
It's because it was just you're on it next one.
Yeah.
And you feel like it's like you don't really get to relax as much as you normally would, obviously. But
or see any other city.
Yeah.
Like, I was explaining, like, people were asking, like, oh, so what was your favorite? What did you see? Oh, how was this? And I'm like, mate, I spent longer in the airport. Like,
yeah.
We were in the airport. Like, when you add in and going out and waiting for the flights and that, realistically, in terms of free time, it's like we got to the hotel. Some of these airports were like, what, an hour drive into the city?
Yeah, most of them, yeah.
So we got to the hotel, we got freshened up, changed, went to the restaurant, like, had a meal, went straight to the club, did a workshop. Yeah. Then the night started, played the gig, played the night. And then we got up, packed our bags, and went to the next city. Like, we didn't, how many, some that weren't the biggest drive out of the city or were one long road, like main road, like motorway. We've probably seen 15 streets in the whole city. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cab straight to the hotel, then hotel to the club. Like, we stayed close to a lot of the clubs, so we didn't even go that far, did we?
No,
like,
not really, no.
It's just not like we got to see a massive amount of these cities, but it was absolutely awesome. We got a big up to any of the India fam if you locked in. But shout out to U.S.F, man, for bringing us through 3 years of Riot.
I'm glad I hope he had a good time as well.
It seems like he had a good time.
I feel like we're quite good to work with. We're on time. We get up. We know
we had to get him up one morning.
I feel like we've maybe relieved some stress on that part of the touring for him, which was good on our part.
Definitely.
He's a very professional guy.
Yeah,
he did
looked after us, man.
Really,
well.
some of the venues were really, really cool. Yeah. Some of the sound was better than I thought it'd be.
Yeah,
as well, which we could get onto. Like, it was just a fucking mad experience. We got to see some mad shit on the road. You've got some great clips of some lorry turning around on a fucking mental
roads. Yeah, crazy roads, crazy it was
funny though.
So like some people out and about as well. Obviously in Hyderabad had that guy just put his child on me and made me take a photo. And his baby was just instantly crying.
We looked very touristy on that middle of there, mate. Jesus.
Chalmana, something like that. So what's
Is that what?
Something like that.
I don't know, mate.
Maybe I butchered that. Maybe
I just know. What was it in India and that's the only one I remember. That was a venue,
stop.
Wasn't it?
That was the first stop in Bangalore. Anyone you remember? Got shout out. The India fam have joined the war. So U.S.F's Riot crew. We've got the sticker up here now. We've got Monkey Sound System. Actually, there's the other back-to-back Riot sticker as well. The Hyderabad Underground Movement sticker. That's for those of you who are watching the video format of this podcast. Big up all the YouTube fam. Big up all the Spotify fam. There is the video version over on Spotify as well. We know there's plenty of you just listening on the audio version of here, over on SoundCloud and all of the many, many other random podcast apps that we get pushed out to. It's amazing. So, we've had people messages asking for the RSS feed so they can put it into their own apps that they've built or they've signed up for some weird thing that we've never heard of. But yeah, shout out to the India fam, all of you. Oh, there's Beats and Banter as well. Sorry. Theirs was like one of those like the car decals, like the clear ones. So it's kind of nice. You could still, I was like, oh, that's a good little spot for it there. And you can still see it, and see the moonshine one below it. And actually there's some others that joined there, but we'll talk about them later because we're featuring them in the show. Big up to everyone who locked into the India podcast. If you haven't caught that one already, you should go check it out. We had Jack the Grays join us on it. as well. Spoke about his latest release, his collab with Rigby. He's also had some other tunes coming out on his Bandcamp that you should check out. He's a sick masterer as well. He's been mastering a lot of labels and artist tunes across the scene, and ridiculously good rates on that stuff. So you should go and definitely go check that out. Check out the tunes as well. I didn't say this. Remember we featured Minor Forms on the Lost podcast, and we had no idea. Veronica sent us from CIA Records.
Yeah, I remember.
He was in Planet Wax the other week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we actually were. I met him at first, very briefly, outside the toilets downstairs in the one tiny little cubicle bit that you wait for. It's like down these steps in Planet Wax. And I didn't know who he was. Obviously, I've never seen his face. And then it wasn't until like an hour later, he's like, mate, I've just realised, you that guy from D10? It was like, you featured me on your last podcast. I was like, last one was in India. I was like, looking at him like, yeah, I'm Minor Forms,
Didn't you play that out a few times as well?
Yeah. So I played it out. It was good to briefly meet him. He just said like he wasn't really sure. He hasn't made dubstep or like 140 before. He's like, it's the first 140 track I really made, and obviously just thought it fitted, and it was like, I was like, mate, make some more, man. I was feeling it. It was good to hear these D&B boys coming through,
Your boy.
Met him. Shout out everyone who came down to Planet Wax. It was Mean Streets night as well, while we have that side waffle. So got to see Trends and Boylan, of course, and Grand Mixer came down, but all the family met Silas and P-Jam.
Oh, sweet.
Who else was on there? But Lost was on there, of course. Got to chat with Lost. Chad Dubs and Lotu, obviously, over from Bristol. We had a good old time. Talking local events, though, bro, or say local UK events.
Okay.
We came back and went straight to Bristol.
Yes, we do. With a little sound system clash that wasn't really a clash in the end. They just put them both on, and we had everything.
I'm glad.
Which we got spoiled with that. So that was sick. It was nice to power up fucking, two big sound systems again, get that feeling back, that vibration, man,
He comes to Brixton once.
Once a month. Yeah. Once a month, mate. Yeah. I'll be out there on the DJ guy rapping later. You think you're bad, man?
You're hoping AG shows up in Brixton again, is it?
Yeah. What was I saying?
It was a good night. In Bristol.
Bristol. It was really fun. Obviously, we had Ramses with us. We using our Airbnb. We had a good time.
Yes.
And
shout out Ramon as well.
And Ramon, yeah, of course. German brothers.
Yes.
It was a fun set. We played pretty early, actually, didn't we? We were
because they were like alternating the sound systems lineups. It was like, Ramses he can have the latest set because he's coming over.
Yeah.
He's our boy and he's the guest. Let him play later.
It was cool. Yeah, really enjoyed that. Actually, it gave the venue Greenworks first time there. Gave me a little bit of Dried Works vibes. Yeah. If you've been to Sheffield, people, the 114 nights are there. It's a very similar vibe to that. So I do recommend if you get a chance to go to Greenworks to do it in Bristol. It's a sick venue.
Yeah.
Sound system, I thought both of them were really good. Obviously, that's the first time for us to hear them.
Yes, very different. I think we saying I think the Rig 51 crew is it's more. I don't know if they come from more D&B background. It's more balanced. The sound it's cleaner, even overall. The Two-Tone Sound System boys, their old boxes are Green King's old boxes, obviously, and the subs they were pushing more on the low end, man. You could definitely feel it a lot more on the sub end for those, which it just goes to show. I think it's one of those things sometimes you massive wall of speakers and whatnot, because obviously the Rig 51's taller, but maybe for dubstep, if you were going to pick one that you could only have one, I mean, most of us would go for the more two-ton balance of the sounds on that lower end rig. It was nice to have on both in that space, especially. I think it worked really nicely. And just hearing when we were doing sound tests, hearing different tunes because they were testing one side and the other, just hearing it on them, hearing how it was balanced. It was, I had a mash up back most of the night, so I was getting massaged on the subs. I was taking a turn, and I actually felt way better the next day. So
you did. You woke up with no issues, which was very strange.
It was way more flexible, bro.
That could have happened the day before, so you could have bounced around a bit more. But
would have been nice. Would have been nice.
But really positive event, and fair play to them. Really good stuff.
Yeah, big up D2, big up Rugs.
Brooks, he was funny, man.
It's good lad, isn't he? And Hijinx came, even popped on randomly, wasn't it? He just went, played a few tunes, didn't he?
CPU was there as well.
Yes, yeah. Good to see everyone. So big up all the Bristol gang. We've got some next gigs that, we're at one tonight, but we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah.
We're nearly there with all the news and the pre-rambles. We've got oh gosh, how many tunes we got for people? We've got like over 20 tunes. This is going to be probably a 3.5 hour podcast, but we'll see how it goes.
We're going to just fucking do it, man.
Yeah, let's go, bro. But quickly, we just want to shout out and say thanks to everyone who's been supporting us. As you know, gang, we have a Patreon. Everyone who's been supporting us on Patreon for the last, like, I don't know, we've probably been on there 18 months now, something.
Yeah,
along those lines. It feels like that about the time. If you want to join us over on Patreon, you can go check it out. We have 3 tiers. All this money, everything that we, you guys have been supporting us with, like I said, we've had to get a little light to improve the light. We've had to replace some equipment, some microphones, improve their session. Also, the events, the zine, the magazine, the artwork, the stuff that we put out to support artists. Still getting put back into the scene. It's all recycling. So we appreciate every single one of you. There is some benefits to join in on all the tiers. We've got a tune that we're going to be playing for you later.
Sick as well, man.
Yes. From another new name to join in the Patreon crew. That's exclusive to our patrons and it moves down the tiers. It'll be available for our Deep Fan first. That's our top tier, which I think is $9. We have to convert this from the UK pounds, and then I think there's like a
$450.
Is it $450? Oh, so because it's £4. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then $1.40.
$1.40 is the lowest tier. That is just the backers. Those who want to support us in any little way. It's amazing, honestly, to us how much like just that little bit of support. If you want to support us for $1.40 a month, it adds up crazy. When a few of you just say, I'm going to support Deep Tempo. If you enjoy the podcast, if you've been finding banging tunes and you'd like to support us, go and check out Patreon. You will get exclusive tunes. You get access to exclusive competitions. We also feature extra tracks as well. That's for the fam and the Deep Fam though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if you're in the middle tier and top tier, you get extra features, which are typically dubs that are unreleased. Well, they are every time. So we'll have 3 or 4 later.
Yeah, and all of our live mixes, we record and put them on there.
Yes. And like I said, talk of competitions, you might notice I'm repping, we mentioned this before, India, going out to India, sorting out the tour and everything. We were going to announce competition winner. If you join in now, it'll be too late to join this said competition, but there will be more. There'll be vinyl exclusives. There'll be more merch that we're bringing out. We're bringing back this back print. If you're watching the video version of the podcast, that is, you'll see repping the new Deep Tempo hoodie that's coming out. So it's got the old school back print that we used to have, but it doesn't have the USB on the front. It's just got some more cleaner Deep Tempo text on the front, which I'm feeling. And this hoodie quality is very nice. I would advise if you want to buy it, it's going to be on the store. It will be on the store now if you're watching the podcast. Go 1 size up if you like your normal fit. Go 2 sizes up if you want it baggy. That's how I would advise. There was a more regular fitting to size hoodie with our service provider, but just the quality of these is thicker. It's better. It's the pockets are like it's got that, like when you get something nice, it doesn't feel cheap. It just feels good. When we want to sell quality stuff, we just advise on the sizes to go at least 1 up, or if you like it baggy, go 2 up. But the patrons, shout out Blaze. Thanks for following us along over on Patreon. Shout out to Paul Mahoney. Have I said that right?
Paul Mahoney,
to Maxim, to Chad Pristash. Hope I said that right. To Scradley. Shout out Dino, man. Thanks for following along, brother. My Taiwan brother. Ilguadio. I can't even. Soundscape as well. I think it's that Osman. People got some strange Patreon names, Ulf. Not Elf. Ulf. Fitzmarin. To Gary Young. Tim Garvey. Did we do these ones? I can't even remember half these names,
No, I think we haven't done any for a while, to be honest, mate. So maybe...
What was it? Yeah, because we would have missed these because we were the last...
Because of...
Oh, yeah. Jeez, I forgot about that. Maximilian Carton, Brennan Andres, These, Leon. Just Leon. Shout out, bro. Dark Fella. I think we did do him last time.
Might have, yeah.
Dark Fella, Ryan Bornak, and YZZY. Hopefully I've shouted out everyone who's on there.
I'd imagine, yeah.
If not, let me know. If you tune in, all of
shout you out.
That's what we do. So yeah, check out the Patreon. We appreciate every single one of you who support us over on there. Like I said, we'll be featuring a track later in the show that's going to be exclusive to our Deep Fam. For when's that going to go out? Actually, we'll discuss that later. It'll be exclusive to them for 1 month. Yeah. Look out for the zine. Good knows whether I do a local one or everyone knows there's going to be an India zine coming at some point.
Oh, okay.
So I've had the photos back. I'm very happy. I'll show you
Oh,
them,
yeah, you need to
actually.
show him, yeah, I haven't seen any
there's
yet.
a couple banging ones to you, actually. It's a
Really?
hilarious one of you that I fucking love.
I know what it's all about, mate.
Yeah, there's a couple brilliant
On the
ones.
front cover, yeah.
Maybe, you know, I actually haven't got a clue what it's going to be. I was because one thing, as we mentioned India earlier, it's like the one thing I have regrets, even though there was nothing I could do about it. It's like I don't have more from Out and About. I'm like, where's the ones from this city or that town? Or
That's the thing.
I'm not, but I'm not. When I think about it, when we went outside, we went straight in a tuk-tuk or straight in a cab. Like,
Yeah.
So it's like the restaurant, the club, the bars, the airports, the spaces. Like it's not. I'm like, where's the life? Where's the sea? And there's only a couple of spots where we had extra time, and I mean, in Goa it rained for that entire day.
It
like
was a mad
we were
rain.
monsoon, not little rain.
hours.
I'm like, yeah, I won't walk around with my film camera in that.
Yeah, it was mad. Actually.
Yeah,
I've experienced rain like that before.
but plenty of the clubs and the culture and the stuff, what it's really about. So yeah, they would look out for that. That might not be till New Year because I feel like we're getting closer to Christmas. And shipping over Christmas and whatnot. It's just I don't want people's stuff getting lost. So we'll see. Maybe it goes on sale, but it ships afterwards. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Don't forget the Grey's Salaryman is up on Patreon right now. That'll be available for the fam soon. I imagine it's still for the deep fam right now, but middle tiers you'll get it soon.
Can't remember the exact date. I think it's like
Yes,
November. I can't remember the exact one I did.
that's it. And then just before we get into tunes, bro,
Go on.
let's talk about some events coming up, man. Where we at tonight, bro?
Shitty dubstep. Shitty dubstep. 10 years, yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Shitty dubstep.
I got Logan's head out from the vlog from back in the day. The first ever vlog on
Yes, it was.
DT tape on YouTube.
Yes.
That was 5 years ago.
Yes, it was indeed, mate. 2019.
Yeah, I was saying what a lineup. Fucking Turning Sound, Kiva. You had Marshall Centauri on there as well.
We had
The Greys was actually
The
at that
Greys,
as
yeah,
well.
with
Forgot
Greys.
with Cartridge.
Yeah, Cartridge.
And then Ela Brugel, Boya opened up that one. Can't remember who, obviously Drum Terror and Juwan were on there. That's probably it.
Dandim.
Oh yes, Dandim as well. Of course.
again.
Yeah, because he's the original shitty dub step ahead.
So yeah, we it's a secret lineup tonight.
Yes. We could talk about it now.
Yeah,
though.
I mean Booker's this is the one Booker's playing, which is really cool. I'd love to see him again because I saw him at Outlook 2022.
Yeah, you know, you said to me, it was like, oh, you ain't met him yet. I was like, I did meet him at NLDC, bro. Remember?
Did you?
Remember he played? I went there.
Of
I met
course.
him briefly at there, and we didn't get a long chat. I feel like today we'll be able to hang properly.
Yeah, he's a nice geezer, man. So yeah, the lineup's pretty cool. I can't remember. Ja, More of Us,
Fearless Dread. Oh yeah, More of Us. Man, I bet he's got some new weapons, man.
Qist from NLDC.
Yes.
There's a few, man.
Got Tetris and
Dubkasm. But I mean, it'll happen by now anyway. It's Wednesday for people.
And Dandim and Bingo are open.
Bingo,
That's it. Yeah, there you go.
That's the whole thing.
There you go. So we're gonna have a vibe tonight. 30 Hertz sound system.
Yeah, so that's the one we heard in that small place we went to.
Yes,
that one.
Yeah, when they did that, but I mean, it'll be actually be able to. That was had a hair salon next door, so they couldn't actually fucking play it.
It's gonna be cool to play on another sound system to add to the tick off the list. You know.
Yeah, we've been spoiled. We've got more coming up as well. Next up, we're gonna be in Brighton together for Dark Rooms.
Yeah,
absolutely.
This one's bad boy.
I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about it the other day afterwards. I was like looking at the flyer. I was like, because it's in Brighton and obviously I live down there. I was like, just Numa Crew being over alone might have made me get on the train just to go check it out.
Yeah.
If I was free, obviously. Now we've been booked up. We're part of it.
Yeah.
Numa Crew and Killa P, which actually is today's outro tune. So because it's already out, they've announced their. Is it out? No, lies. I think it actually comes out on the day of the event, but it's announced. But it's going to be today's outro. One of the tunes from it, a single from it is the single might be out. Numa Crew and Killa P's new album, so it's amazing. They're going to play a Friday night gig, on the exact day that the album's getting dropped. I don't know if that lined up perfectly, if that they did it like that perfect because they knew the booking was coming. But Mantra's also, who's obviously just had a sick release on System as well. So she's going to be playing. I imagine these will like play they'll play like a journey set. Maybe Mantra will play pure jungle if like maybe Numa Crew go from like 140 up, you know, like work their way through the genres. And
this is on the RC1 sound as well, by the way. So you're always getting good sound in Volks, sorry.
Yeah,
because they can have any sound in them, man.
And it's on a beachfront, so there's no sound
restrictions. Cool. It's a cool venue if you ever get a chance to go. I mean, come to that, people. What was the date on that again?
15th of November. It's well worth the trip. We literally had someone in the DMs. You see that, bro?
Yeah, New Zealand.
Yeah, but he was like, he lives here, and he was like, come to Brighton, I beg. And I was like, I just sent the Skiddle link, but he was like, no way, you made my day. I was like, how have you not seen this event? So there you go. In Misfit, if you're watching, there's one head who's DM.
And then he said there's no events in Brighton. I was like, well, you got the mine as well.
Yeah.
Like, he probably just doesn't know yet.
Just doesn't know.
He needs to just go Volks and just see what's about.
Yes.
But I assume there's a ticket sold, so that's good news.
Yes. But Skiddle's where you want to go if you want to come along to Volks. Like I said, you got Mantra. Sorry, we should shout out the rest of the lineup. Mantra, Numa Crew and Killa P, us, Drum Terror, Jungalis, Misfit, and Tusk and Slow as well. It's hosted by Who Knew. And,
who knew, like, who would have known?
Yes. And I think Hybrid Beats are doing a Room 2 takeover, which will probably be some other genres.
Yeah, that's downstairs.
Downstairs, yeah.
I've never actually been downstairs. That day we went. After our gig.
Have you only been there? You must.
That was the one time I've been.
But the toilets are down there.
I never needed it.
Oh, right, there you go.
We were only there an hour.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a big one. So we've got 30 Hz sound system, then RC1 sound system. Can't mention it, bro. Wheeling Deal 15.
Yeah,
we won't go into it.
I'm not going, mate.
But only on playing. It was. Come down. Wheeling Deal 50. Wheeling Deal 50. Wheeling Field. That's it. Hey, I don't know. Depends how you say it.
I'm very feel.
Wheeling Deal 15, and that is at the Central Warehouse. David Rodigan's headlining. There's 2 rooms, but you've got Koki, Joker, Sergeant Pokes, N-Type Slimzy, Rikadan, Neferti, J Kenzo, Jake's Lost, Slowy. I've missed out. Shook Knight. I've just missed out half the MCs. Doesn't matter. LX1, Sepia, Minty, Moolah, Chad Dubs, Low2, me, and Grizzo's hosting. So it's a Roving Dread set. It's not a D.O.K set. All right. Yeah. Photo Sounds and Anada as well. So Photo Sounds obviously Unki and Canon, our boys. So we get to catch up with them.
I saw your set times though. I don't like the clash for you.
I haven't even seen them.
I've seen it. It's in the Gmail.
Oh, fuck. What Gmail?
You not see it? It's
no.
Gmail, they give you set times, everything.
Oh, I haven't fucking seen it, mate.
Clash with Neff.
Oh, great. Nice. Yeah. Oh, lovely. All right. Nice and dead. He's probably done that because he's like, oh, fuck it. All right. Anyway, fantastic. I thought, wait there. What time's Neff playing? I was told he's playing early.
Yeah.
He's got another gig that night.
Sorry, 11:30. So you get half an hour. It's half
okay.
Side, so
he is 100% got another gig that night. That seems early for him.
Yeah. So you're at 11. He's had half 11.
So saying that, it depends who else is in that room because of the sound. It might make sense for Nefa to be.
Well, it's all listed, so you can have a look.
I've not even seen it.
It's on the Gmail. Maybe because I opened it, you just didn't notice.
Oh, to deeptempo.crew.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. There you go. Not seen it.
It's an exclusive for you.
But anyway, that's a Roving Dread set. We don't even need to waffle about it because we're here on the Deep Tempo podcast. What we will say is look out for news. New Year's Eve. Deep Tempo have actually never been booked for a New Year's Eve gig. And this isn't even happening in the UK.
No one likes us.
Any of our fam across Europe that want to make the trip, we're going to be in Germany for New Year's Eve. We'll probably talk about that more in the next podcast, but it'll no doubt be announced online and on social media. So have a little look out. If you're looking for a little motive sound system night in Germany, just think of that. Just take it as for what it is.
Yeah, I get to drink a German beer on New Year's Eve.
And any of our homies who really knows that we already follow, if you want to DM us and ask us because you want to come along, just let us know and we'll let you know the exact details. But it hasn't all been announced yet, so we don't want to.
Can we name the city? Because I don't even know which city are we doing.
I know, yeah, but no, let's not. I think that might give it away. Sam, we haven't done any of the announcements and stuff. It's not out yet.
You tell me later.
They haven't, so yeah. You don't even know where this is very stereotypical of us playing gigs. Just Sibo's organised and booked the tickets and travel.
Well, I saw his DMs and I was like, well, he sorted it, innit?
Yeah.
So I was like, I know I saw the airport. Is it the airport or is they travelling out? Yeah.
We're travelling out from that,
I did think that.
Yeah. It's about an hour from there, bro. So that's all the news. We've waffled enough, I think. Patreon, tunes, events. It's all right. We'll edit it all up. I don't know how long that was recorded for before, but we've got tunes, bro. We've got like nearly 25 tunes at this point. It's probably 22, 23, 24.
Yeah. Also, before we start as well, I can't remember the name of the profile, but shout out the guy or girl. I assume it's a guy who does our tags on the videos and puts all the timestamps for us.
Yeah, I know, legend, man. Just
fucking sorts us out big time. So big up to you. I hope you see this.
We'll get his out in a bit and shout him out.
I'll have a look in a minute.
But first up, bro, we have got talking of Killer P. This one isn't with Numa Crew. We're gonna outro with that one. This is a brand new name to the show, producer-wise as well. He just sent in a little pack of naughty beats as well, bro. This one by MULLY, New Zealand-based producer. Don't know whereabouts in New Zealand. But yeah, I noticed actually when I hit him up on Instagram, there's a couple of other heads who've been following him. So I was like, oh, I feel like when it's not someone like super fresh, when they've got like no mutuals following, I'm like, oh man, we're the slow ones to the game. We're the ones who do this. We're the people who present and found and let people know about, the fresh names around the scene. But this one, MULLY and Killer P, is called, I guess it is Dem, but the actual ID, if you're searching for it, people, is D3M. And this one's coming out on Scandal Sounds. We don't actually have the exact date for it.
Oh no.
But I have checked. It's not actually out up on their Bandcamp. So it's the next one on Scandal Sounds. It might be the end of the month, something in my head saying it might be 29th of November.
The later the better. Just better for clips for us. So
yeah, we've got time to actually like clip it all up for social media. Yeah. But let's get into a tune. We've been waffling long enough. MULLY times Killer P. Track's called Dem. Scandal Sounds. Check it out.
Oh yes.
We are got dopey them. From me touch the road back with me tool again. Father can't take him pick me at school again. Can't park, it no cool again. See the dogs start back, we no fool again. From me touch the road back with me tool again. Wanna uno I go up on the news at 10. Go for family, you can go for friend. Cause from you go for them. We are got dopey them. Up it, I left that there. I don't really care who thinks we fight fair. But I ain't killer for real, I don't care. Rise my gun, them squeeze over here and make some boy drop over there. So when they babble and a forensic try find bullet, you know the killer the end of the ear. I take a plane flight, blatantly hiding in plain sight. Man, them can't this killer man tonight on a mad. Me and Patrick night, we up it, how we a feel like. Gunshot a fly from the left to the right. Who try play hide seek, them lose them eyesight. We now no time for what's wrong, alright. All me know I up about fly tonight. From me touch the road back with me tool again. Father can't take him pick me at school again. Can't park, it no cool again. See the dogs start back, we no fool again. From me touch the road back with me tool again. Wanna uno I go up on the news at 10. Go for family, you can go for friend. Cause from you go for them, we are got dopey them. Why body drop, I no do the body pop like the little full neck never twist. Uno can't this killer P like this. Me a one big bad bomber clout artist. And if you never know, we are terrorists 2024, let me tell you this. From your violate, we making people reminisce. Everybody can dead from uno take the piss. You know, pan wrong with your neck back twist. Them don't know about this like this. Them lucky said the music work out, cause the killer woulda fully in a beer badness. Rise up, me gun them everything crisp. Cause when we are shoot, we don't miss. We just want uno to remember this. We are one artist, uno can't this. From me touch the road back with me too.
do we always do that? Stop. I need to stop.
Why
it
do
already.
you always do that, bro?
Later on, you'll do it.
Yeah.
Once you've had a few of these drinking.
Yeah, once I've had a couple more, man.
Shit.
I can't wait to see Killa P and Numa Crew together, man. Just like shelling on a big sound system,
And we get we're on the same lineup as them, bro.
I know, bro.
It's gonna be bad boy. Dark rooms. Thank you.
Big up Misfit, man. Big up the fucking Volks crew as well. I mean, he does work for the club, don't he?
He
So
does,
like,
he's in there.
He's got a good in. Do you know what I mean? That's his day job. Well, night job. That's his career job, though, isn't it? He works. I don't know, if, like officially sound tech dev or like manager. I don't know what his actual. I don't know what he is like involved in sound, but I mean, his title might be more than, I don't know if he's bookings for the club or management. I really don't know. We'll learn some more.
Him and Kamer as well have been using the club to do their
shows.
Sub-FM show. Is it Sub-FM?
Yeah, I think
it's Sub-FM. One of their shows, isn't it? So.
See a few clips every now and again, like just
that'd be cool.
With certain artists that we know they're promoting their tunes. Is it? They're on the old TikTok.
I think Kamer's you. And I'm misfitting that dynamic.
Oh, is it?
That's like the similarities.
I like that, yeah. Maybe we have to like cross over and do a four. Like we'll go down a box and just do
we should have
deep tempo pod with them. That would be good. That would be fucking good. But yeah, shout out K MULLY as well, man. Brand new name to the show. Make sure you go and go follow along and support him. I can't remember his actually. I'm not gonna be able to get everything out. I'm getting used to this iPad system, bro. But Scandal Sounds, it's like Scandal Sounds UK. .bandcamp.com to go and find them.
You can easily find people just by searching.
Yeah, it's not similar,
and
we follow them as well, so it's not hard to find.
Most likely,
you can go search our Instagram to go find the right heads. Double check. I think that one might be out at the end of the month. If you go follow their channels, if you really want that tune, that's what you go and do. You go follow the artist so that you can keep up with the latest news and all that other fresh shit that comes out. Maybe you'll see an announcement and beat us to it. It happens because we're monthly, man. Shit just comes out, don't it, bro?
It does, mate.
It comes out.
It's and
we don't get to promote it and we get angry.
Yeah, we do.
So we want to.
We missed 1985 this month because it just came out just slightly too early.
Oh, he just didn't line up.
It was a good one as well. We got Headland on there, so that was a shame. But go check it out if you haven't.
The Fragments project.
That was it. Yeah.
I mean, I can picture the artwork.
Yeah.
Mate, I was like, yes, glass. It's something broken. The Fragments. That was it. Yes, it's because it's dubstep and
it's mixed,
D&B compilation.
Like 4 dubstep, the rest from the drum bass.
That makes sense. Yeah. I think even Alex's tune is D&B on that one, isn't it? He hasn't dropped a 140 truck on there. Shout out K MULLY, shout out Killa P, shout out Scandal Sounds crew for sending that through as well. Next up, it's one that's actually technically out, isn't it? But it's a Beatport exclusive USA.
This one is out. Yes.
We're still gonna go for it. We're gonna play it because it's fucking bad boy.
Let's have it, mate.
You can go and cop this one right now. Over on Beatport, but this is Clinical and Trim. The track's called My Problem and it's coming out on Overview Music.
We're going hard first, mate.
We're going in, bro. We're getting excited. We're out tonight.
Yeah.
Out.
Too many names to pick, but I ain't Trim. This ain't my box running on lost time. This ain't my watch, and it ain't my loss. We don't beg friends, it ain't my loss. This ain't my job, this ain't my job, and it ain't my problem. They don't like me, then it ain't my problem. Too many names to call, they want me to keep quiet, but it ain't a fault. Workman still blaming my tools, cause we break something every time they name a rule. They got Roger, then try to frame us all, but I school me, might wanna take a course or be a victim and paint the walls, sift trim. I ain't got time to pick MCs out anymore. Nah. I hate you all, and we will buck heads, yeah, if you're talking bull, cause I'm out here singing. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Dark side, please check the force. Sif, ain't a staff that's more greedy on the ball. And it ain't my problem, you don't like me, then it ain't my problem. And it ain't my problem, you don't like me, then it ain't my problem. And it ain't my problem, you don't like me, then it ain't my problem. And it ain't my problem, you don't like me, then it ain't my problem. Too many names to pick, they want me to keep cool, but I ain't a fridge. Might smoke my weed and blame my drink, but don't think you name another MC that is as sick. We'll miss that bridge and cross it later. Airhead beat with all the flavors, 1-800, no majors. Keeping a folk with no chasers, bringing it home with no papers. Serving them up, no waiters, leaving the strip with no papers. I'm gone, latest. I said I wanna clash, but still no takers. If MCs are like cars, then call me the breakers. I'm gone, latest. This ain't my box, running on lost time. This ain't my watch, and it ain't my loss. We don't beg friends, it ain't my loss. This ain't my job, this ain't my job, and it ain't my problem. They don't like me, then it ain't my problem. Yo, this ain't my box. You might get pilled cause it ain't my shot. It ain't my shot. You might get pilled cause it ain't my job. And it ain't my problem. They don't like me, it ain't my problem. But this ain't my box. They might get pilled cause this ain't my shot.
Vocals in the early part of this podcast, don't we?
You've got a little bit of vibe going on, man.
I
Just like some MCs,
good,
you know.
Man. I mean, we've fucking got our phones out today. We've got
Crocs out, Crocs and sliders out.
Oh, have you seen that video of that guy?
What?
I think he's at Carnival. This is years ago. He's at Carnival.
Yeah.
This fucking joke.
Why are you holding that to
Because this is part of it.
Oh.
So this guy's fucked up. He's got his top off, and he's there. He's flip flops his phone. It's like, where are ya?
No.
No joke. Look, he's fucked. And he's like, where are ya? It's fucking brilliant, mate. Honestly, you should watch it.
He's popped something mental, bro. The shit you see at Carnival, mind. I mean, you know.
I forgot about that video. It might not be Carnival, but it's somewhere like that. It's a street party.
Right,
it's in the UK. He's definitely from London.
I mean, I presumed, bro. I wasn't going to be like, oh, that's from, mate, of course, fucking UK.
Yeah,
we like to get on it during Carnival, don't we? Nice.
I mean, I've never actually been to it. I've always, because I don't live
what, to Notting Hill?
I mean, to the actual Carnival event. I think I might have been through Notting Hill, but I've never been to Carnival, like the actual Carnival. Because
we've got Birmingham Carnival, Leicester Carnival, you know.
Yeah, I've never been to Notting Hill Carnival.
I remember Rugby tried to have a carnival.
They can't have carnival.
I think it was shit.
Maybe they could do a wicked event in Caldicott Park. They just won't do it.
Nah, they.
Dubstep
I think when they tried to do the kind of that back in the day, it was up by the Leisure Centre,
Cimmerian, man.
It's not called that anymore, whatever.
No, Diamond Jubilee.
Is that actually what it's called?
Yes, it is.
Dead. Anyway, let's shout out the tune. I was going to say, I think maybe last time we had them, we did it was overview and we had the Clinical and Killa P track. I can't remember what it was. And it popped off on socials. That's our most, well. I
think our most view, like
one of them.
Clip.
Yeah. It went mad.
It was this season because I remember doing it in here.
Was it here as well?
Yeah, it was here.
That was early. Fucking hell. My brain was thinking it was like last year.
It's this season.
Jeez. Was it last year but here?
Yeah, sorry,
So maybe not this season, but it was here. That makes sense. I think it was before Christmas, man. Don't think it was this year.
It would have been last year then. Yeah. So that, I remember
Season 5. What are we on now? Episode 10? Season 6? Something like that. Or 11.
Honestly, I don't know anymore, mate.
No, it's November. It's episode 10. There you go.
There we go.
Boom.
Is it though? Was it 9?
I can do math. Nah, we're good.
Right, we'll crack
shout
on.
out Clinical,
Sorry, people.
Shout out Trim. Shout out OV Music, that one's out now. It's a Beatport exclusive though. Maybe it'll be on other platforms later, but we don't have that info. So if you want it right now, go head over to there. Next up, one that we don't have a date for it again, but
fuck it, we're gonna play its exclusive right now.
Yeah, you know what they're like. I mean,
let's do it, man.
I thought I'd miss one from the playlist then, but it's actually just I'd already selected it. This project. I'm gonna have to shout out. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to go search and just shout out all the names that are actually on it. Sure, I'll search that. Who is it that mastered it? I'll search that because then it will actually come up, won't it? No,
just doesn't.
They obviously haven't mastered the whole project like I thought they would have. Who's actually on all the tracks? Boylan, of course. Boylan's on all the tracks, so we'll search his name. Boom. How many tracks is this? 9?
There's like a lot of them, yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can count. There you go. We're actually going to play the A1. We're just going to go for it. It's in the like top 3 for me, 3 or 4 that are on this project. It's tough because I feel like my mood changes. What you're trying to mix and blend changes.
We should play the bit of the second as well.
Of this?
Yeah.
All right, sick. We'll do that then.
I like both, like the first and second, but I like the second as well.
This
is what I'm playing. I'm going to play this tonight.
I don't have this in the notes, so I've got to look at record box. But
that's fine. It's back of his head there. It's all right.
Yeah, I'll do this. Look. So you've got Boylan and U.S.F and D.O.K on this track. It's called Prime Directives. I'm just going to go up the list, even though they're not in order. You've got Boylan and Slimzy. There's a couple of collabs. There's Boylan and Youngster on here. That track's called How Dare You.
I like that one a lot, actually.
Yeah, sick. It's absolute fucking... It's just loaded. Boylan and... Yeah, few Boylan and Slimzy. Boylan and Trends, of course. I really love that one as well. I think I've already mixed it and played around with it. Skeptic Peg. Pig, lol.
That's a good peg in you.
There's a single Boylan. I said E. Boylan solo track. Yeah, it's called Pod Racer. Boylan Trends and Slimzy, Boylan D.O.K and Boylan D.O.K and Youngster. There you go. Just breathe in.
We know how good Boylan is, though. Like,
yeah,
he's one of the best actual technical producers.
Yeah, he fucking masters loads for that.
He is like he's a genius. I mean, his job is related to music and all that stuff, isn't it?
He does it full time.
Full time, doing all sorts of shit. So he's very knowledgeable. Obviously, he's a very good man. We know him quite well these days. And this project is hard as fuck. And I will be playing this track tonight for Shitty Dubstep.
Are you playing it later?
Yeah, I'm playing this one. I'm playing second only though.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. We'll play a bit of that then.
Yeah.
But check this one out. Boylan, U.S.F and D.O.K. It's called Prime Directives. Let's go.
Prime Directives. Prime Directives. Prime Directives. Prime Directives. Prime Directives. Protect the innocent. 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 Serve the public trust. 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 Uphold the law. Uphold the law. Uphold the law. Uphold the law. Come quietly, or there will be trouble.
Hey, don't go anywhere. Yeah, we got a second drop for you. Second drop, you know.
You gotta do the second.
You gotta do the second. Oi, check this. Let's do a scream, lads. Stellar Sessions. Let's crack 'em.
Oh, that was a nice one. Let's hit that second drop, mate. There's something about this second that I really, really enjoy.
Are you gonna do more T-Rex arm dancing?
I'll see what I mean, you know. I might join a dancing club. Baby girl.
Nearly played the old fucking tune there.
Yeah, we basically did. But you talked in the breakdown, so like, you know, you can't rip this tune and shit.
I love your
But if you do, then our voice is going to be on it, so that's fine.
You're like an AI that just glitched talking. You joker.
Mate, I can't think of simple words, mate. Let alone fucking breakdown.
I know,
Because that's not
one and a bit beers.
Yeah, no.
We will.
Two beers. So.
Have you? Ooh,
Yeah.
you're flowing hard, bro.
I've got a problem. I'm going to AA at the moment, but I'm still doing it right now. Fuck it.
Right, you know.
But yeah, man, that was a hard tune. It's Boylan. Who else was on that tune? That one? The Boylan?
U.S.F. and D.O.K. I nearly said Slimzy.
Just
Bad boy.
Heavy.
That's D.O.K. was on that Mean Streets lineup as well.
Okay.
Because you had Donny Rampage and obviously Tiny Godfather on set, and they've got their brother, their like homie. I mean, I've forgotten his name though. First time seeing him play, he's part of their like HMG group, kind of like as an MC mate. He came with some
good,
energy, bro. Yeah, he was.
What's
sick.
the how long are they allowed to stay open till?
1 or 2, I think.
It's not too bad.
On a Friday, I think they can stay open till 2 a.m.
That's pretty good.
And I didn't mean to stay that late, but
you were having a good time.
I was waffling with Chad and Lottie for ages, man. Just chatting like scene and life and, you know, as you do with them two, man. I love them both. So easy to just lose an hour or two chatting with. And Lost as well. I had really good chats with Lost.
Do you think if they got married, we get invited to their wedding?
I fucking hope so, mate. I hope we're on the lineup for that wedding. Do you know what I mean? It's
like we're on the lineup to get married ourselves.
Nah, just to play, mate.
I thought you were asking me. I thought you were about to get down on one knee.
You fucking wish, lad. You wish.
Yeah.
But yes, shout out to fucking Boylan, to Slimzy, to Youngster, to D.O.K, to U.S.F, to Trends, to Boylan again, to whoever
You
else.
can't say Trends without Boylan, mate.
Yeah, I know. I was like, who else did I
If
miss?
you're saying Trends, Boylan's coming after.
I know, yeah. But yeah, do you know what? I'm just gonna let it out. Yeah, there's another. I've done one tape already, one full tape with the zine. I'm looking to do more tapes.
Yes,
I'm hoping there's more crews involved. Obviously, the first one is gone so sick. Like I've literally got, I think like 12 or 13 left of the tapes, like out of 140. So I just want to say big up to everyone who watches and supported like the first tape. Because like really it's not like I don't mean like but Mark knows because we talk. It's like it's not like the deep end crew are like the biggest crew, like but they can push, and he has.
But so many talented guys.
Yeah, they do sell vinyl and whatnot. I just think it's because it's been pulled together as a project as a whole. Like it's done with us and them. Both of us, like their family and our family, like in terms of who really supports us both, has come together to support the project as a whole, and it's done really well. And I want to do more of that with people everywhere, with crews and labels. Like that's the key thing, mate. I've been chatting to Trends. I've been in his ear, man. I want to do a Mean Streets 140 tape. I just think it makes sense because they are, honestly, if you like the idea that, how do you like the sound of a Mean Streets 140 tape cassette? Yeah, comment down below on this clip. Maybe put it in the clip. Maybe it's only here on YouTube or SoundCloud or Spotify doesn't have a comment section.
I can put it in the clip, man.
Put it in the clip, bro. And who likes the idea of that? Drop some fire emojis and say.
Actually, I like the idea of that.
I don't think they have a tape cassette. I think they've got a VHS cassette. Drop some tapes and some fire emojis in the chat, in the comments, or whatever it is, if you think we should pull a Mean Streets tape set together, because they're just sat on so much music, like a hideous amount of music. And yeah, we need to grab some food and a pint with Trent and Boylan, man.
Yes, we do.
And, I mean, Boylan's only in Peckham, so we should link up with him.
And we need some more of those Ricky Tan shit as well.
Jeez, Ricky Tan.
You know about Ricky Tan?
We need that shit, bro. Shout out all the boys, man. Keeping it moving. Like I said, no exact date for that tune and that project just yet, but keep a lookout on, on Slimzy, on Boylan's, on Trends, socials. You know where to go. Follow those man them.
What we got, mate?
Next up,
are we keeping it heavy?
We're still going in, bro. We got some bars again, bro.
You want my bars?
We got Okay. We got some better bars.
You sure?
Oh,
go on. Who's the MC? And then I'll tell you if I've got better bars than them or not.
There's not one.
Go on.
There's two.
Who's the second?
Bro, we got PAV4N and Snowy on a
Snowy,
track,
not
right?
Slowy. Remember
Snowy,
this,
bro.
people. There's two similar names,
Bad Boy
two
Snowy.
different accents.
Yeah, there you go. This is Bad Boy, produced by Wraz.
Razzie Poos.
Do you remember? Wraz was here with us back in May.
He was.
And he had a bunch of instrumentals, a bunch of tunes.
I remember.
They booked a little studio session.
Yeah.
And I went over
you
to the
did
studio
go.
session.
You were there. I remember you saying.
So I don't know. I might have to send you this because I've actually got a little clip of that studio session. That might maybe be part of the clips.
Yeah, if you can, send it through.
We'll send it. Clip it up. We'll do that. I've actually got a couple of pictures from the studio as well that we might use. Maybe I'll just post this on Zine when this comes out and drops.
Yeah.
But got shout out to PAV4N as well because man he's always stacking up beats with fucking their heads, and he's the one. I think like him and Wraz have been working a lot together before. He works with a whole bunch of people. He's just had a project. Before we shout out this one and we play this one, people as well. He's got a project that's with Abstract Sonnets that's out now. I think it's already out, or it's just dropped. It will be out by the time this podcast is out. So it's kind of already done, but I want to make sure you go and check that one out with Abstract. Also, Abstract and Snowy have just done a solo project to get just them two as well. It's already dropped as well, but we didn't get for promo.
Yeah, and we've always said Abstract is one of the best producers for MCs. So it makes sense for that to happen.
Yeah, before Flowdown popped off, he did a bunch of instrumentals for Flowdown's Spent Shower label.
Yeah.
I think it pretty much was Abstract exclusively when he first started dropping labels, like just them two making beats together.
Do you know what? I've never met PAV4N either. You have. I have never met PAV.
Yeah, I've got to meet him. Obviously it was a brief session.
Did he have a blue face?
No, he didn't. He was his,
I've only got to meet him if he's an avatar. So.
Yeah, he didn't have the full makeup on.
Okay.
But I'd love to be there for one of his music video shoots or festival set where he does fully on. Yeah. Gets fully.
Well, it's when Abstract when he didn't know he was asked to put the face, but yes, put the fucking.
Yeah, he was like, no, I don't think I'm going to do it. I was like, bruv, you're Abstract fucking Sonnets. Get some makeup on your face for it right now, bro. What do you mean? For the UK, it'd be perfect to have here for a Halloween set, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
But back to the topic at hand.
Okay, sorry.
We've got Wraz, we've got PAV4N, and we've got Snowy. So this, in terms of promo, I think this ain't being pushed and promoted yet. This is kind of like, you might have heard of tunes, especially if you're over on the North America side of things. You might have seen a Wraz set recently. That Wraz and Killa set, man. Mission Ballroom. That's the one. We got it together. I mean, the whole lineup, look,
Yeah.
I mean, it looked fucking sick, didn't it? I mean, our boy Enigma Dubs got to play there as well, you know. Seeing one of our UK boys representing as part of that crew, you know, with Hypho and obviously Distinct Motive set and the Truth Boys, of course, man.
Mate, we need to go there.
It looked amazing. I think, you know what? If they do a Mission Ballroom next year and we've got our visa sorted or not, we should just go. We should just like...
Yeah, just to go.
Let's just go.
Yeah,
and maybe there's something on other stuff around it that we can we can do. But Wraz, PAV4N and Snowy, this, I think, so singles are going to start dropping around the 22nd of November. The full release is going to be the 6th of December for this one. So you need to look out. There's a few tracks. It's not just this one. I think it's a 3-track EP or a 4-track EP. We won't shout out the others. We'll leave that. But there's another Snowy and there's a PAV4N collab, at least one more that you might have heard already. I've played that one out, probably a little bit more than this one actually, just because of set fits or whatever vibe we were playing at the time. And then there's definitely a Wraz and PAV4N, like just them two track as part of this project. So there's at least one of those. I'm thinking there might be, maybe there's another one. There's 2 of them, you know, as part of the project. But it's at least a 3-track EP. Check this one out. Wraz, PAV4N, Snowy. It's called Nature of the Game. Snowy does the hook for it. PAV4N comes in first, of course. Check it out. Let's go.
This one an old school hitter, vocal ripper, soulful driller, legacy.
All right, basically, I forgot to mention, but if I wheel a tune, I have to do a shot. Because it's a shitty dubstep night tonight. So I wheel the tune, so I'm going to have to do one. Do you want to do one with me, though?
Oh, what are you doing?
What would you prefer? We've got Unicum or
I was only going to do one of them for something else a little later.
Maybe a JD then, just a little half one. We'll do a little half.
Yeah, because I'm not a fan of the drinks.
All right, play the...
How have I not got no rum in my own house?
What is that? You are not Jamaican, man. Let's go.
This one an old school hitter, vocal ripper, soulful driller, legacy done as a vocal spitter, man I'm still outside getting cold and bitter. Been out from a vocal chiller, vocal chain cost more than a villa. I run train and I'm in no filler. You in a strip club trying to bang you a stripper. Man I thought you was sicker than that. Are you licking those shots? You was never on track. You was never really there, cause man bring it back. It was more like please bruv, let me in the back, no cap. We was on deck, you was on crack, chatting non-stop rap on anything tracks. Non-stop breeze, let me elevate that. Non-stop nyash, celebrate that.
Talking about the game, I came in off the pain. You're better off you staying in your lane. Be direct and saying what you're saying. It's the nature of the game. Talking about the game, I came in off the pain. You're better off you staying in your lane. Be direct and saying what you're saying. It's the nature of the game.
On top of the floor, on top and non-stop with the core. Non-stop and on top of the natural order. On top and stop for the drawers. On top and I won't stop for your door. One box put you in the law of nature. One shot and I don't cause the applause. Non-stop pour, bring a pour to your shores.
Let me tell you a few facts. MCs get gas and get turned into pack. I don't know who told you to slack, but online gangsters do not wanna get hacked. Galloping back, all over my nook sack from here back to bath. Yo, my you have a bath. Get shabba down like packs, you fucking tramp. While I'm showering shows, them in the backstage powdering nose. You verse me, I doubt it, bro. You're gonna need some counselling, bro. Violence in council house and homes, so it's all good no matter how this goes. Know it, I told the powers go. I showed your girl, she wild and flowed. Talking about the game, I came in off the pain. You're better off you staying in your lane. Be direct and saying what you're saying. It's the nature of the game. Talking about the game, I came in off the pain. You're better off you staying in your lane. Be direct and saying what you're saying. It's the nature of the game.
On top of the floor, on top and on top of the core. On top and on top of the course. On top and I won't stop at the drawer. On top and I won't stop for your door. One box put you in the box on the floor. One shot and I don't cause the applause. Don't stop being big and pour to your shit.
Wow.
Bad boy.
Yeah,
How about that, bro?
So we heard this instrumental before the they layered the vocals over it.
Yeah,
it was just an instrumental tune. I don't know what he called it at the time. It wasn't called Nature of the Game at the time.
No, that's because he laid the hook on it. You know?
So yeah, I played that at the Will and Deal XOY night. The instrumental. It's a big tune, man. Just the beat itself is fucking...
Yeah, I remember being sat there and because there was some others, you know, there was like a good few others. I mean, that's the point. He came here ready. Like Wraz was like, he knew like, oh, I'm gonna get some studio time in. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna make this happen, and he's obviously already worked with PAV4N, so it's like let's make some shit happen. And it was amazing because I feel like they didn't do much. I didn't join them straight away because they were already there, and I was like, it was like in the week, and I was working my normal day job, and then I went down, and I was like, they hadn't actually done much. I was like, what have you guys been doing? I think like snow was blaze up. Like, I mean, I don't know what they've been doing. I think they'd done like one track. They'd like spent like 3 hours doing one track, and then I swear the other one, and I swear they made this one in like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
The lyrics.
Really?
Like he was there, like he maybe been thinking about it, but like he fucked off and went shot. When like Snowy, when I got a rap and whatnot, and he was obviously there just like in his head, like thinking of bars and practicing bars and stuff, and then just came back, and I just watched him record it in like 15 minutes. He had to rush off because there was loads of train cancellations and stuff, and like rail replacements backed up to not. So it was mad just watching him lay it down. I was like, fuck, and like maybe they recorded some afters. I mean, no, he laid the ad libs while he was there as well. Like he did it there just on a new track, so it was.
He's professional then.
Yeah, they were like proper, like in out, got it done. I was like, shit, man. They probably could have done 5 tracks if they like were moving like that. But I guess sometimes that's what time does, doesn't it? It like lays the inspiration on it. But it was sick to just be there and get a couple clips and like a couple photos in the like little Pirate Studios booth that they booked. That was over in Dalston actually.
How was it? I never been to a London Pirate. Yeah, they all through. Oh, you wouldn't have seen
this one was tiny, so yeah.
A lot of them have the 3000s in the.
Oh, here.
To London more.
Oh, I didn't know. No, I've never been to one here. Not had a reason to. No. But yeah, shout out Wraz, shout out PAV4N, shout out Snowy, man. So I don't know which one, but we know as part of this project, singles will start happening on November 22nd, and then like we said, the full release is coming on December 6th. Yeah, make sure you're following PAV4N, make sure you're following Snowy, make sure you're following Wraz. Each of them killing it in their own right. Yeah. Next up, bro.
What we got?
Have you heard this one yet? Probably.
Nope.
I don't know. No, you wouldn't have heard it.
I've not heard this. I'm very excited about it.
Do you know what? We'll talk the information after.
Information.
Let's get information. Let's get straight into it. Let's just play it.
Yeah, go on.
We've got more bars. We will say this.
Fucking hell, just a bars podcast.
It's the bars podcast, bro. So this is Drone and Axel Holy. It's coming on Drone's. Obviously, he's started Evil Sky, so I think it's the 3rd release. We'll give more information after that. We will just say Axel Holy, obviously, we became aware of first and foremost because of his work with Marcussan and their collab tunes. He sent us some ages ago that aren't even 140, and D&O signed them, which are now out.
Yes.
But I actually think they'd worked before that. Those dubs were laying around for a while. Okay. So it's one of those. But yeah, check this one out. Drone and Axel Holy. Because I think, Axel's... not that Axel. This Axel Holy is Bristol based also. So it kind of makes sense. Okay, But it's funny that we didn't get introduced to him via a Bristol head. We got introduced to him by a Slovenian head, a Ljubljana head. So let's go. Drone, Axel Holy. This one's called Borderline.
Rich getting richer as the world's getting colder. Never get nowhere sitting on the sofa. Rich getting richer as the world's getting colder. Never get nowhere sitting on the sofa. Rich getting richer as the world's getting colder. Never get nowhere sitting on the sofa. Rich getting richer as the world's getting colder.
I'll be on my grind 247 cause I'm like that. Had to give my phone up for a second, I'll be right back. Had to get to step and learn some lessons, getting my stacks. Amazon jungle direct debit got my brain back. People wanna down me, I don't mind that. Time to see a mountain and go climb that. Shock out to your spine snap, brother I define rap. I could sell a hand-painted picture to a blind man. Something like a prodigy, something like a gunner. Something like Jason, cause we're cutting every summer. California dreaming, didn't even need a runner. I sleep when I sleep, like I'm sweet off the come up. Farmer, like Jesus, like they didn't set God's son up. On the light in the tunnel, bouncing everywhere. I won't stop dropping fire till I'm everywhere. My lebs, you're never there. You've been trying, but they never care.
Never get nowhere sitting on the sofa. Rich getting richer as the world's getting colder. Never get nowhere sitting on the sofa. Rich getting richer as the world's getting colder. Never get nowhere sitting on the sofa. Rich getting richer as the world's getting colder. Never get nowhere sitting on the sofa. Rich getting richer as the world's getting colder.
So I put the work in like I'm paper letter. I'm your favorite orphan, now there's no one better. It's got a certain level like it's made of leather. It's got a certain level like it's made in heaven. More time that's the movement and the more is repping. I would try explain it but you wouldn't get it. Then they started lying when they couldn't get him. Then they started dying when they couldn't dead him. From this runs kinda diet, prime ties, so don't stampede in bisons. Get 10 free and buy none. I don't watch it when these MCs don't like us. I send to the highest plus I mentioned with my dust is my touch. Something like bird camp, something like Zidane. Space will make the verse bang, dumping on the rhythm. Swear they must have heard man. Swear they tried to cat it but they couldn't touch my version.
Yo, you've been practicing that, ain't you? Like, that was nice.
Nah, it's just we try not to play the whole tunes on here as well. It's just because we don't want to be the ones that a reason this something gets out there and all cuts up on it. But it's I just feel like with the accessibility these days with streaming and like a lot of, let's face it, especially in dubstep in the minute anyway, dubstep 140 grime, whatever it is you're making, you know, like a lot of the music's being bought by DJs. Even if they're bedroom DJs, I'm talking about. I'm not talking about professional DJs. I'm talking about all the people that have radio mixes, whether they're online or they just like mixing in the bedrooms. And, you know, like there is just a culture of not going out much these days. You know, like people throwing house parties and DJing in the rooms and stuff. So, and everyone's got, you know, all these student apartments and stuff that have got their like, they're just creating a vibe in the apartment and I think lockdown created a lot of this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But shout out to Drone, man, doing his thing now, pushing his music via his own platform. Evil Sky, the artwork's sick, like the vibes, it's all very clean. The sound as well, I mean, it just kind of it took me back to going back to Bristol a couple of weeks ago just for Greenworks, man. I need to make sure I do this right, man. What's the EP called? It's called Over. Yeah, I've lost my notes. Overtone. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, but I'm trying to look this way, bro. Remember, you're the one who encouraged me.
Forgot about that. Yeah. Make sure you get your iPad out, lad.
The Overtone EP. So there's 3 tracks. You've got Overtone, Streets of Rage, which you can go and preview that right now on Bandcamp as well. So that one that we've just previewed for you, it's not actually, you can't listen to it on Bandcamp yet. But that one's the track called Borderline, as we said, with Axel Holy. Should mention, sorry, that Kaiser is vocalizes the Streets of Rage track as well, the one that you can go and preview right now. It's not out until the 29th of November, peeps, but it is available to pre-order right now. So if you're feeling it, if you're rating it, if you've gone and checked out the other track that you can go and preview, you can pre-order it. You can go and buy that right now, vinyl and digital. Just head over to evilsky.bandcamp.com, or I think even on Drone, I think his is like droneuk.bandcamp.com. You can go and support the EP right now. Go and support a brother releasing his music, putting it out himself.
Good people are doing like self-release. Like Hijinx obviously started his own as well.
Yeah, Fortune. Yeah.
So it's good to see.
I think it's the natural. I think it's great being part of a label, part of a family, especially when they have actually something to offer. They're doing nights or they have an audience that you're trying to connect with. especially for those we just spoke about it with all these workshops with the Indian brothers and stuff. Like some of the best run labels aren't. We don't need to name names, but they aren't the heads who are touring all the time. You know, the big massive names like Drone's on Alex Perez, and 1985 is absolutely killing it. But there's other people like Alex Perez who also have their own labels who are touring all the time, but maybe don't have the full time, the economics and the team and stuff to do that stuff justice. Or they're not, or maybe they don't do all that, but they do run the odd or occasional night, and they will actually book you for said night, so they're worth releasing with. You know? This is our advice to producers. Do you know what I mean? Who are coming up. If you're in somewhere like India, that's not like the birth of dubstep. Not there. You know, it's like. You feel like, because we've spoke with the artists there, that like, you know, like Europe isn't paying you enough attention, you know, like UK or America, whatever. If you're from a strange place, because we've had some music, bro, from some, I mean, some places we never would have imagined, then maybe that's where like the right label, you know, who like do what good promotion, that are based in the UK or are European based or are North America based, you know, maybe that's where it's worth it. You know, maybe they kind of, you know, there might be a small label, might not be running nights, or they might not, even if they are, they might not be able to fund you if you're from some crazy ass place and flights are more than the rest of the entire lineup is coming through for. You know what I mean? Like that's just the reality with where we are in 2024, nearly 2025. Crazy. But yeah, they can still raise your profile, raise your attention. We spoke about this, like even with the podcast, like how many people have hit us up and said that we featured them. And then, you know, especially when we were we were getting to where we are now, and they've got no audience, and it only takes that one clip. And they have like 100 more followers, 200 more followers, and we've seen it and we've had this feedback. And the next time they self-release on Bandcamp, you know, they've got 20 more sales, 30 more sales. Do you know what I mean? Like with people who are actually buyers of music, that's important. And I'm saying that for speaking out, but like labels can do that for you too.
Well,
because they
definitely do.
Have an audience of people who are buying music. Do you know what I mean? They're buying music. They're not just here to listen or stream it, which is also good. Like, I mean, if you're listening and you're going out tonight, you're also just as important. Big up to everyone who's not a DJ, who's just listening, who enjoys the music, because you're the one buying tickets to events, you're the one buying merch to stuff. So it all helps in different ways, isn't it? But shout out Drone.
Oh man, yeah, we got Drone.
Shout out Drone doing this thing.
Top tier producer, man.
Give me like that. I mean, obviously he is a Bristol head. Give me Bristol vibes. Next up, bro.
Who is it?
We're touching down.
Oh, that's weird. I mentioned
with
him. Wow, he's on this track.
That's it.
INNAMIND.
Yeah, we're back with INNAMIND.
Yeah.
It's actually, so it's Nina's EP.
Yes.
We got to play with, you know, with D2 on in the Bristol lineup with Rig 51 and 2-ton sound system. Big up the Kinematic crew. Obviously, presented it. That's what I was trying to remember as I was pausing there. But obviously, Chris doesn't do a lot of DJing. He doesn't play a lot. He's more into production.
He's chilling.
He's playing if their sound system, if they're doing roots and culture. Do you know what I mean? Man is selecting.
And he was there because he's, you know, his fucking Greenworks is his.
Yeah, it's his club. You know, it's his old boxes getting played. You know, getting pushed around with the 2-ton
he
crew.
played a tune, didn't he? He must have played one.
I think he went up like once or twice max.
I did joke around with him about that.
Which is why I think Hijinx just jumped on for a couple bits. But of course, I think like it just ended up like a couple like D2, but I think predominantly the set was a Nina set. You know, like Jeron's playing like pure. I was watching his. I mean, seen man's USBs, bro. I've seen him scrolling through those tunes like, bruh.
Yeah, he's, you know.
Come on, man. Tunes, the guy's sat on loads of shit, bro. The guy, he's just too talented. He's way too talented, man. But this is INNAMIND's 42. It's the what is it? The IMR V. Is it meant to be IN? I'm guessing INR V 42.
No, it'd be INNAMIND. So yeah.
That makes sense.
I did think like just going back like what. How come he's like chosen Nina like as a name? I always find that interesting, people's like names and why they choose.
Asked him. Yeah, we should have asked him. But I mean, he's got like 5 aliases at this point.
Is he?
Yeah, he's got he's got the couple collab ones. Tubby Isaiah with his dad. Yeah, and then he's D2, and then Nina, and then it's what's his MC? It's just Duran, isn't it? He goes down as his own alias when he's when he's been featured on tracks before that he's vocalized. I think when he writes the bars, his man's just multi-talented. He's born and bred music, isn't it?
Yeah.
N-Type's WhatsApping us. We'll check that out during the tunes playing. But yes, check this one out. INNAMIND 42. This is actually a collab with Hijinx. It's called Neighborhood. They played it the other week as well. I'm going to play this one later as well.
I know. The whole EP for me.
It's banging, isn't it?
Sick. Perfect label for him as well.
Yeah, I don't think we have an exact date, but it is the next INNAMIND. And do you know what? I think there's still a couple available. You can go and order a test press of INNAMIND 42 right now. You put them up as like question mark without announcing who the artist is. And obviously because INNAMIND, I think there's a couple left. So I think they usually get about eight to 10 cuts depending on who it is you're with. So yeah, some of them are up for sale right now. Go and get it. Check this one out. Yes.
I kind of feel like I had to do that, you know.
You were feeling it, bro. It's what happens,
I think
bro.
when you hear it on like proper speakers as well, because he's a decent little KRK, it kind of hit me. So I'm gonna have to do a little cheeky one.
Oh shit! You want a shot? That's what you wanted.
By the way, that is not a lie. Give me a little bit of a gun finger skanker.
Give you it.
Yeah, man. Fucking wow. My favourite's I can't remember the name of it. It might be the A1. Can you just have a quick look at the? I think Uno Rhythm is mine.
That's
favourite.
your one, yeah.
That's the one I like.
It is a bad boy. Obviously, they're two. Yeah, so the other two are solo tracks. So it is Nina's solo release. It's just with a Hijinx collab as one of them. It's not a like a collab EP official. Where they released every track's a collab or whatever.
It's always nice to put the collab on the poddy.
It is, and I'm like I said, I'm definitely playing that one out later tonight because I fucking love it. But yeah, it's one of those top to bottom. Big up Curse, man.
Always
banging it out with INNAMIND coming strong. I am basically frantically trying to find a tune that we might feature next that isn't officially down, but
just got the go ahead. And we were gonna ring old N-Typey, weren't we, and see if he answers. Maybe do one of them again.
I just realised it's SYXX, not STIX.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Do you know the? Oh, he can tell us the name of the
track.
track.
So I actually don't know the art. Like that's not STIX that we know.
So we can.
I don't actually have that one here.
Oh no.
So he hasn't sent the right one, bro.
That's not good. Unless they've changed the name of it.
Nah, I think we've basically just had this artist that he wants us to feature next, peeps. He's sent us like 50 tunes, but it's not the. Oh, I've got that one.
Maybe just play
Why
it.
don't I just have that? Why don't I have the A? Let's load that and find out what's happened.
Oh.
But let's pick. We don't actually have. I don't think we have the exact date. I was trying to double check that we don't have the exact date of the INNAMIND one. Sorry for Nina and Hijinx as well. But go follow Nina on Instagram as well, because obviously that's a new account that he set up. I mean, new compared to like D2 and whatnot. Hijinx, you know where to go follow him as well. Should we try a chat to the boy?
Let's just see what happens.
See if he answers or not.
He normally answers, isn't he?
Yeah.
He likes a phone call.
He loves it, mate. See if he answers us. I bet he's. I wonder what he's doing this week. Is he playing anywhere?
Don't think so.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, it's gonna be embarrassing if he doesn't answer.
Do you know what? He might be with the kid, innit?
The kidders.
Yeah.
Come on in, Ty. This is your moment to get on the podcast.
Do you remember we've done this for a few
We did
people,
to
haven't we?
We've done it to Chad Dubs and we did it to
11th hour.
11th hour.
That was the funniest because he's been out work drinks. He's not going to answer, is he?
Tell you what, maybe we'll hold off on that for a minute because we might be able to text him because it'd be good to get him on.
Yeah.
Because he might be doing something. We'll just text him and say, we're on the podcast, blah, blah, blah. We can just go on to the next one.
Yeah, let's do it. Next up. Oh, mate, this tune, bro. I was actually quite... What is it? I was actually quite surprised, man. Silent Motion Records. They are back.
Oh, yes.
But they've got it's a new series. They're like relaunching with a new series, doing some like interesting, slightly different stuff. I guess... I mean, this is a 2-track EP, and it's another brand new name to the show. Nautical Divine. I think, did I say that second? Yeah, it's Divine. Yeah, with a 2-tracker. We're going to play the A1 of these, but this is the Motion XXX, I guess, release series, whatever you want to call it. It's not a new label, is it? It's just a new series that they're doing because they've been a bit quiet, but they've relaunched. I was very impressed with this. He's merging sounds. He's like bridging the gap. He's basically just brought other sound design stuff, as we've experienced with a lot of other names on the show, and that's. It's kind of what it was like when he sent it through. It was a no-brainer. We'll get the rest of the information for you, but since they've been waffling and trying to phone in type, let's just play the track. Nautical. This one's called Xue. XUE.
Oh, tell you what, that was insane.
Hey, relentless.
That got me moving. I tell you. I mean,
we're saying you got that techno, you got that like almost like Japanese influence, like that goth trad vibe.
Yeah, for sure.
But absolutely fucking bad boy, and I love to. That's the thing when we get new names on the show. It's always like I'd love to dig deeper, but I've been plowing through 70 emails like the night before, just trying to
that's the thing.
get through everything last night. There's so much coming in the last couple of weeks.
It's harder to proper research people as we used to, because we used to do it because there's less people who had to feature.
You know what I mean?
Now there's a lot more. It's hard to really have a deep dive into what they've done.
Yeah,
what they've
even going monthly was meant to like relieve
I know
some of that, but it's like. I guess like the more we travel, the more we put ourselves out there.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it?
The more people we meet, it's like the inbox is.
We're doing a lot more.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy. And obviously stuff outside of the podcast growing. So the zine growing, like event, like just actually doing gigs and booking it, like all this. A lot of stuff back and forth. We might be featuring stuff now, but someone might have sent it 3-4 months ago for us to play as dubs and that. Yeah. And it's like, oh, so someone's checking in. Like, are you doing? And you have to like, yeah, no worries, schedule that. All right, book that. And so, oh, we're doing this date. It's like, well, it might be a bit early this one, but we could do the next one. But then it's too close, and it's like, we might not have the clipping time because there is just 2 of us, peeps. That's it. There's no production. As soon as this is over, tomorrow I'll be dying because we've just been to shitty dubstep and up till 4 a.m. Won't get home till gone 5, and then it's like I've got to edit the podcast, get it out for Wednesday, go back to my normal job on Monday. You go back to your normal job. It's like people forget that we don't do this full time sometimes. So it is. It's a lot.
Mate,
it's a first world problems. World problems, but it's just obviously we get the odd like, I've been trying to get audio, and it's like, yeah, man. I also have a life outside of dubstep. Hard. Like I've got family and friends and, birthdays and weddings and, sadder times that we've been through, you know what I mean? Like it's just, it is kind of, if to us, we're saying this out loud because it's a shock to us what it's become, you know what I mean? And
but we've been consistent, which has been good.
We're still showing up, bro. We're still showing up. We're still here. Who knows?
I enjoy it though, man. It's fun. People probably watch this and think, it does look fun. Just come with your mate.
We're having fun.
This shit.
It's our break, innit?
Sick, man.
It's our
drinking beers.
Our break from the real world, and our little escapism.
Exactly. And then, I was really excited about today because of obviously having shitty double A as well. It's like make a whole day of it.
Yeah, man.
Have a few drinks, play a set. We were supposed to play 10 today, weren't we?
What?
11.
Oh, earlier today, yeah.
But we've been pushed back to the late one.
With the last set of the night, man. It's like, jeez, how's that happened? But yeah, we'll manage. We'll survive.
But we'll just do it because that's who we are, bro.
That's how we roll.
Yeah.
That's how we roll. But yeah, we're going to have fun later on.
We fucking will.
And hopefully, if you were there, if you were at Shitty Dub, because obviously this is coming out on Wednesday, let us know. What did you think? Did you stay for us?
Did you didn't. Did you fucking didn't.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Did you have the minerals to say? Because a lot of people think they do, and then you get to the night and it gets to like 1, 2 a.m. and you're like,
yeah. The thing is, I promise, this is... I promise. If we're late and we're on the last, please stay. And I tell you what,
it means a lot.
We do try and put the best set possible we can. Every single set, we try our hardest. We never just fucking play whatever.
Phone it in,
whatever. We work hard. We want to make sure you get the best experience possible from ourselves and our DJ skills.
Yeah.
So
we'll be good.
But yeah, if you did stay, thank you.
Yeah, pick up yourselves. Do you know what we got next, bro?
Can't remember.
We've got a vinyl to play, bro.
Vinyl, yes, we've got a vinyl.
We're on with the vinyl.
Is it the main vinyl over here?
Yes, we've actually got 2 bits of wax to play for you today. We're gonna play on back to back as well, actually, because I thought it makes sense.
Might as well.
We're over here. Let's actually grab the. What did I do with it? Oh, it's here. Boom.
Ooh, we
have the next Frozen play.
Ooh,
look at
this
that,
is exclusive.
man.
Like no one's seen this yet.
So it's been announced, but
is it?
Yeah, no, it's been announced, but no tunes.
Oh, no tunes, and have they shown the artwork?
Bits of it. I don't think they've seen. I think he like posted a corner of it or something.
I was going to joke about that.
So he hasn't,
generally has done.
No, he has actually. I think like a small piece of it. I don't even know if he's actually said the name. I think it might just be the next Frozen Plates is coming, and so it is CADIK. This is the Yantra EP. It's a 4-track, 12-inch record that's getting released. Of course, Frozen Plates. There's only 100 copies. Look, limited to 100. It's on 12-inch. released by CADIK. Who was it? All tracks written by Pal Stefan.
I've never actually known his real name before.
I've shipped stuff, so it makes sense. And passports, bookings, and stuff like that. Mastered at Dub Studio. This one pressed at 30k. The artwork as well. We might as well shout out Giorgio Mekis. Sorry if I butchered that, bro.
Probably.
But yeah, this is the Yantra EP. A couple of these, well, I mean, we've had it stubs. It's just so nice to see the artwork and the wax. And actually, like, when I got it and got to play, like, stick it straight on and play it, man.
So with this EP, if my memory serves me right, we took one of the tunes that was going to be on here for the Frozen Tempo.
Yeah, Ronin. So Ronin on Frozen Tempo 002.
Yeah.
Because the first one was Farmer and WZ. It's down here somewhere.
It's all right. You don't have to shoot.
I know. It should be easy to spot because it's one of the few 7-inches that are lying around. There it is. So there you go. That might be number one, actually. I'm not actually sure. So Frozen Tempo 002 is with Substrata and CADIK, obviously. And we had them over here. We celebrated with a big event over in at Loki here in Brixton. We had a sick gangle come through for that night. And Ronin was earmarked for this. And so I don't know which ones replaced it, but they were like, if you like it, you can have it, because CADIK's got like 50 million tunes that he makes like new ones every single week. So they were like, they'll find something and they'll put it on. But yeah, the 4 tracks on here as well. You've got, so it's Yantra, you've got Leopard Paw, you've got Safari, which we're going to be playing for you, and you've got Cobra Debra as well.
Oh, my voice kept going there.
I'm pretty sure, we are playing Safari, aren't we? We were a bit torn.
It's ringing now.
Oh, is he ringing?
Oh, is he ringing?
Oh, should we answer it? We're going to have to.
We're going to have to, and maybe we'll just have to do something with it.
Yeah. Are you answering? Am I answering?
Whichever's best.
Oh, I'll join. Oi, oi.
Hey, Todd, why are you welcome to the D Tempo podcast, mate? How are ya?
Is this my debut?
Yeah, this is your debut, bro.
Your debut.
There you go.
I've got to be quiet though, because look, you didn't sleep.
Oh, look, I told you. Didn't I say he's going to have Little Un?
Yeah.
So we've got Big N Talk.
I'm doing Daddy Daycare.
Nice. Daddy Daycare's on the show, you know. But, bro, tell it.
I just went and sneaked in a little Thatcher's Haze down the local.
Oh, really? Is that what it is?
Lovely.
Take her for a little walk.
How's it going?
We'll keep your mic. We'll keep my mic here. Yeah, actually. And we're talking to yours. But yeah, how's it going then, bro?
What's that, mate?
How's it going then? How's it going?
I'm all right. Did you see that latest I just sent you?
Yeah, the 6th one. We got a track lined up, you know.
Oh.
We're gonna play. Oh shit! Which one was it? It was the second one, wasn't it?
You have to search it.
Riot.
Yeah,
man.
Riot's a banger, mate.
Come on.
Bangers. It's a goodie, mate. It's a banging EP.
Where's it? Oh shit! There we go.
Should we? Yeah.
Yeah. What? Do you know what? We were just introducing another track. Yeah, but I mean, in a deep tempo first, probably. We're gonna have to we're gonna have to freaking play you a next one.
Heard these, you know this EP I just sent you. No one's heard it yet.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. This is an exclusive.
Exclusive, bro.
Exclusive. I haven't even played it on the radio yet. Nothing.
Oh, fucking hell, there you go.
I haven't even played it in a club.
Fucking, oh, there you go. You're coming through the speakers now. Yeah. We've got the mic, look, we've got the mics pointed at you. Like, so you can come from. What? Look at this technology. Like, we've got some phone-in technology, man. That's so Joe. But, oh, come on. So
I love it.
We're going to link up in 2 weeks. We've got Wheeling Deal 15.
Wheeling Deal 15 Bristol, mate.
Come on.
23rd of November.
Yeah.
Central Warehouse. And do you want to know some top secret information as well, which I haven't even let out yet?
Come on, then.
We've got the full firmly rooted sound system in the main room.
Ooh, it's huge.
Yeah, mate, it's going to be absolutely sick. Big up, mate. So, yeah, that's gonna come out this week. I'm going to put it out online. But, yeah, it's going to sound mad.
Go on. But sick, this podcast's coming out on Wednesday, so maybe that announcement will already be out there. But it was exclusive to us in the room. All 2 of us. Sick. But big up, man. So we're gonna play 6, the track Riot. Second one coming out on Wheeling Deal. This one, it's not out till January though, did you say?
Yeah, January 31st, mate. Yeah, it's not out for ages.
Oh, geez. Well, there you go. Super exclusive. Maybe we'll play another one in the January pod then, man, later that year, next year. But...
yeah, do it.
Go on. But sick, man.
6 as well.
Yeah, go on. Nice to chat to you, brother.
Nice one, brother. Take care, lads.
Come
Take
on.
care, mate.
See you, mate.
You got to wave to the podcast, brothers. There you go. Oh shit. Well, CADIK, I'm so sorry, bro. But we'll come back to you in a minute.
We'll redo you anyway. It's fine.
We'll be able to clip it up.
We need
anyway,
to remember
in a right
to
way.
like do the tags in a way that we can
It's perfectly fine. But let's go
The
for it.
geezer who's going to do the tag is going to be well confused now, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Six, Riot. Let's
Right,
go.
let's do it, man. We'll play that, then we'll do CADIK.
Let's go.
It's not even out until January. There you go. I buffered again. There you go. Little exclusive one, not coming out till January.
There you go.
But got some information as well from N-Type about the event coming up in November.
It's a bit of added vibes to the podcast.
It's fun. It's good to have people on, man.
Hope the audio came through all right.
I think it would have been.
Just, we're pointing mics at it.
Just pick it up even if I'm down here.
Yeah.
So,
and I've probably done some little production.
you know what
magic.
you're doing.
I might have touched it up a bit.
It's just if you remember. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I'll remember there. I will. I'll find him.
But,
it'll be easy to find. I'll be like this, scrubbing through the footage trying to find
Exactly.
why am I holding my phone up like that? Makes no sense whatsoever. So yeah, there you go. End of January.
Yeah.
For that one.
However,
but we should get back to CADIK.
CADIK is a lovely man and he deserves the best love possible.
Legend, man.
Especially for this EP, because again,
it's bad.
Safari. We're going to play Safari. Safari is a tune I actually personally asked for from CADIK probably last October, because then I played it subbed up.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, you did.
But it is slightly different. Slightly different.
Yeah, cool. I mean,
there's a sample in it now.
Yeah.
And it is you can tell it's slightly different, but it's still got that. It's just got.
Oh yeah, because that mixes online. People will be able to go check.
Exactly. So it's very heavy, but it's got that CADIK drums. It's very incredible, and we will play that. Are we just going to drop it now? Let's go for it.
Let's go for it, man. We waffled enough. We've got dates and stuff, so we'll give you that.
We'll give you that after. Let's play the fucking tune, man. This is Safari by CADIK. Final.
Time to stop.
Oh my gosh. That is actually such a masterpieceful tune, mate.
He's fucking bad boy, isn't he?
Masterpieceful. I don't know if that's a word.
Masterpiece.
But I've made one up. Check the dictionary. It might be in there.
Sound like you were just like naming a hip hop MC like Master P.
It's not as bad as Mitrimony, so whatever.
Had a couple beers. You've had some JD shots. Now, in honor of the Hungarians, we're gonna have some Unicum.
Yeah, I mean, I've had it once.
What do we call it? We called it the Unicorn Cum.
Unicorn Cum.
Which we thought would taste a lot sweeter. And More like Skittles than this, whatever this horrendous shit is. This has been in the cupboard since the Hungarians came.
Yeah.
Literally.
Was it last year?
Like last year minus 8 days.
There you
So
go.
8 days short of a year, they gave us this.
That's mad how it's
Well, they
gone
gave
so
us a couple
fast.
bottles of this, and I forgot it was up there until you were talking about shots, and I was like, "Well, I've got JD in the cupboard, which is also the Hungarian, the other, the other gangs. They had a bottle of JD. I forgot that was even up there. So in honor of Sadik and Zasha and Peter, we're drinking. I know Peter, we're drinking your JD and your Unicum. So yeah, bro.
That doesn't sound right.
It doesn't sound right at all. I say that actually, they gifted us the Unicum. Does that sound better?
To drink in the Hungarian cum.
Oh, it
Why are they turning
literally,
into Mario?
it tastes like fucking medicine, like the worst.
Medicine-y. I do want to talk about something quick. I spoke about it to you earlier, but it'd be nice to talk about it on camera.
It's so bad.
1 second. Just let me get my...
Oh, because this is fresh. It's quite tough to take off with one hand.
What it is? I do
There you go. Want to? This is really bad. I manhandled in my mind. But
really
so
bad.
that's the artwork continued on the 12-inch wax as well, and also you got the track names and the pressing number on the flip side of that. I'm going to put that away properly in the sleeve in a minute, but I've only got one hand while I'm micing it. So shout out Sadik, shout out Frozen Plates, Peter. Look out, yeah, we might have an announcement in the new year. For the next Frozen Plates, Frozen Tempo link up, that will probably happen around February, March time. So do look out for that. Make sure you support in. Frozen Plates, of course, Big Cartel is where you want to go to support directly for them. It's not on Bandcamp. It's not on some other random website and distributors. It'll be 100 copies, limited, minus the 2 that we have, FYI, because they're not extra copies. That's out of the 100. And Frozen Plates always sell out. If you want to check out the other tracks, then follow Frozen Plates, follow Sadik. Look out for the clips of Yantra and Lion's Paw and the other track name that I can't remember because I don't have it in front of me now. And it's coming out on the 29th of November. It's always at 10 p.m. CET time. He's just worked out. Peter's a dumb man. He just does things consistent, innit? That's where,
very on it.
and he knows that like that gives the best chance for everyone who is a fan of Frozen Plates to be able to get their hands on one because of the different time zones, because of where we're shipping it to all around the world. So yeah, shout out.
I will give a big
Sadik,
thanks
man.
to Peter as well, because I assume you got the same. He sent the DNS and Joey Dark on.
Oh mate, we need to. Yeah, I've got that. I'll
which
get
is
it.
obviously this for us as well, as a massive Frozen Plates fan and a big friend of Peter as well. Like this tune, these tunes, are 2 tunes that me and Mr. Roving Dread have played for the last 2 years quite consistently, especially earlier part of like 2022. So it's
Yeah, you probably played the Changer one.
yeah,
more.
No, not Changer.
Sorry.
DNS.
DNS. Sorry.
DNS. Yeah, DNS. I
I'm
played
thinking
that.
of that because
Yeah,
we had them back to back at the night.
And you
The
played
DNS
Joey
one.
Darker a lot. So
Like.
So
an
he
ungodly
knows
man.
as well,
I'm
and-
still playing Joey
I
Darker.
know. So he knows it. So it's nice to have the actual physical of that.
Yeah, I do. It's
It's
I've
fine.
been.
It's somewhere in there, but it's got it's a photo of Joey Darker's.
Yeah.
He took it, didn't he? On
Yeah.
like a metro or whatever it is, in wherever.
We won't talk about it after, but if I find it while this next track's playing,
Yeah.
I'll put it up there. So next up.
Yeah.
Let's keep it rolling, bro. We got another 20 odd tunes to get through, man. The next vinyl we're gonna play is a 7-inch record that is coming out, and it's a brand new label to the show. Not a brand new name on the show though. Tracks are by Penguin Sound. We've had him on before. Where is he based? I'm
not
it's
sure.
Completely. I was just thinking about it, and I was like, that's gone from my brain. But we have. This is the next project from Sabali Records. Sabali Records. There's the sticker. You'll now see I was kind of referencing that at the start of the podcast. They have now joined the wall of fam as well. The picture frame of fam. So there's they've got these non-gold ones here. I've actually stuck 2 in because one's gold and one's plain. And I thought this one, a lot of the these like glowy stickers reflect light. I've noticed. So like I don't know how well they come up on the camera.
course. Yeah.
But yeah, Sabali Records, shout out. They sent us this. This was before. I actually got this before India. One side, you've got Never Change. And then this one is called Siren Wobbles on the B side. And that's the one we're actually going to feature. We're going to feature the B side on the show. 7-inch record. We'll give you the dates afterwards. Check this one out. Yeah. Oh, there's a bit of fluff gathered off that brand new. You know, when you got a fresh vinyl, people, all the wax heads know, man, when you got a fresh one, you know, you got to get all that like sleeve dust out of there and whatnot, man. But check this one out.
Let's go. Would I have heard this?
I don't think.
Did you as well?
Not sure. I have.
Yeah, that's hard. That is nice.
We're saying a bit of penguin sound.
That's a bit of penguin sound.
What you say,
man?
penguin?
I just want to say, this is what I mentioned earlier. Like, was mentioned to you earlier as well. Like, how the fuck did they invent vinyl? Like, it still baffles my head about like
you can't get your head around the physics of it.
Yeah,
can you?
it's like they've got grooves and they've got like a needle, and then like it goes in the grooves and then it like produces. It's just like who goes, oh, that would work.
I don't.
Let's try that out. Like,
the concept of it before it became a thing. It's like what weirdo?
Yeah, like
whoever sat down on it must have been on shrooms or like on some sort of influence to be like, yeah. If you like, they're just getting into physics. That's what you're getting into.
Doesn't that baffle anyone else? For me as well, like, another thing, like television is like, there's loads of pixels on the screen and it produces it's just fucking mental. And the fact how cheap tellies are now as well, it's fucked. Like, they used to be like thousands of pounds for like flat screen HD TV.
You took some ayahuasca recently or some LSD or something. You've
Bash one out with my shot with Unicorn. I don't know. I've always found vinyl very fascinating in terms of like how it works and stuff, because it's just like, it's mad.
Yeah.
It's very, obviously, like, there's not many DJs now who are like using it as much. Like Mala used to do it all the time. It's just very, very like, because we went to, I think, Fabric a few years ago. Mala was playing, and he had to end up going on one deck because like the other deck just was like it just kept slipping. Do you remember? And you saw it doing it. He kept putting it on, and it just kept slipping.
Yeah,
so he was basically playing his last 15 minutes with one deck, just
trying
doing
to get
like
the counterweight.
The counterweight didn't work, so he's like just doing one deck as well. So I think he's basically just USB now, isn't he?
Yeah, I
don't think I've seen him touch a vinyl for a few years.
It might have been since the Boiler Room.
The one they took down. But it was on like that Japanese website for a bit. So I've watched it.
It was on some random
and it was
thing.
like, fuck, yeah, like, I don't blame you for not wanting that. But it's not his fault.
I think that room he was playing, it was on multiple floors.
Yeah, that was
and
it.
they weren't on the ground floor. So it didn't matter what they did to the table. The whole room, the whole floor, because people don't think about this. We don't hear. I mean, imagine my apartment is, we're on the 3rd floor here. Like, things are built to flex. If they're super rigid, then they can crack and they can snap. Yeah. So everything has some give in it. That's just how things are built. You know, like, you don't build 40, 60 block floor towers without the building swaying. Otherwise it would break. It's weird to get your head around. You don't want to think about it too much when you are 50 floors up. But I've been in them situations when you're like, this is a bit, all them like suspension bridges and stuff. It's like, it's a weird thought. But yeah, so it did, I think, because Sinai, they had sound system in the room, the bass, like, I'm pretty sure that was Sinai again.
It was,
some sort of sound, but like the whole room was flexing, so it just didn't. To ask people to stop dancing, which, I mean,
what's the point being there?
People who are having a drink, enjoying themselves under the influence, like, how are you going to go to a room and say, calm yourself, because the vinyl's skipping because you're enjoying yourself too much? That's not going to work, is it? But shout out to Sabali Records, fam. That's how you spell it. It's Sabali Records. Their little logo is like a little chameleon, super sick. The vinyl, like I said, it's going to be available on vinyl and digi. You can get it over at probably on their Bandcamp as well. I think there's others. There might be some distributors for it as well. But double check. It's going to be out on the 8th of November. So this is one of the earliest records, probably the earliest we've featured and announced so far that you can go and get. But that is it for vinyl that we're actually featuring on the show. I've completely missed the sleeve there. I'll sort that out in a minute. Do want to shout out, though, I can't remember the name of the geezer. Diego will give it as Subblock. Shout out Diego from Subblock. Yeah, he actually was in Bristol yesterday, I think. Today, and he got there yesterday, but he's there today. Maybe he's playing an event over there. But he went to Dub Studio.
I saw
the Cutting
it.
House. Yeah, so he's with Henry, the legendary Dub Studios. Cut a lot of dub plates for a lot of heads, especially that earliest of Bristol scene. So Pinch, Kahn, and the Neek and the gang. You know, like them heads there. So he gets his limited plates cut. This is no longer available now. If you're watching this podcast, we did a competition along with Diego. The winner's already announced. I forgot your name. I'm so sorry, bro, but it's the graphic designer for Temper Records, actually. And who won? That was I can't remember how Diego selected the winner, but he organised that because we were in India at the time. And so thank you to all our patrons who entered as well. We're actually going to be announcing the winner of the Patreon hoodie in our Patreon episode after this that we record. But this was Fearless Dread and like on one side, and then Delta and Joe Big on another. So that's getting mailed out from ourselves to the competition winner this week. Look out for more competition. Big up everyone who is still supporting the platform, you know, like supporting vinyl, supporting Deep Tempo, supporting Subblock, supporting Frozen Plates. I just want to say, like, you know, I know it's not everyone. No, not everyone cares about it. But like for me, the format, the memories, like a lot of the records, you can't even see the stuff I have below this one. But like my dad's records, the stuff that I have up in flight cases and in the bedroom underneath the bed because I haven't got enough space for them. you know, for me, it's we spoke about this with Sparrow. They're like postcards, they're like memories. They're like they're like photo albums that you have from your childhood. You know, so I still buy records. For me, even stuff that we've been sent digi and been bought like far in advance, just as that like memory.
I think there's something about retro stuff as well that's very nostalgic. Like, for example, you doing, you know, you're shooting on film.
Yeah,
just the way they come out.
You don't know until you get
nice. Even though obviously it's not as good as a proper Canon.
Yeah,
like one of them fuckers.
Sony A7S.
Yeah, but like the
15,
way
whatever they're on,
is just so us.
Yeah,
and what we like to like as well, and that's why we do our VHS vlogs as well. We have like the VHS look to it.
Yeah,
the old school look, and it's nice.
It's a little, it's something nice. There's something about the slower process as well,
and having like just artwork and being able to like pair the two.
Shout out Deep End, man.
Yeah, it's not just like, oh, this is the music. It's like, this is
do you know what? I think there's a couple left of them. Let's shout them out. So Chapter 2 compilation by Deep End. You can see the track list there for yourself. I think the Flow and Gazaza one on there, the Northern Technique, I think that is a vinyl only tune.
Yeah,
well, so many people have asked for the digis of this track. So if you want that one, that's just one of many. And obviously that's done by Markasan / Emphasis and Graphics, who also does all the artwork for Deep, Dark and Dangerous as well as INNAMIND. He's done a few records for Medi artists specifically as well. So obviously the newer generation ones. So you should go check that out. But should we keep getting through the tracks, bro?
I love to, man. I can't remember what else is
with
coming.
the
I know there's loads of fucking mad shit.
That's all right.
What we got?
I'm holding it out.
Oh!
You know what we got, bro. What we got next, man? Come on, you introduce something, bro.
Man,
you did the honors because you actually are the one who organised it.
Man, I organised this one, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so this is for... Well, first of all, it's for top tier Patreons first.
Yes.
Then it's second tier Patreon, then it's third tier Patreon. This is our next Patreon exclusive tune for November. I'm not sure I can't remember what date I put. I did put it out there.
What date? Have you got it
already? Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't know.
It's on the thing. It's in the next like 3 weeks or something.
We'll announce it afterwards.
Yeah, it's fine.
Right.
So this one, it's a bit of an interesting name. It's our boy. It's our Portuguese Cristiano Ronaldo brother.
Yes.
Free WA or Freewa.
Freewa.
If you're Bristol head. Yeah. This one is called Calling This Tune Marijuana Would Be Too Obvious.
It's a long track name.
But that's the name of the track. And you can get this in November, top tier Patreon. You got it loaded up ready for me?
I think so. No.
So yeah, check this one out. I know you're going to enjoy this one because everyone loves Free WA. Let's go.
free wah.
I remember this guy's like, oh, you mate, I was talking to Freewar over there, and he thought, I was like, who the fuck is Freewar?
Yeah, I was having a laugh with Chad and Lotu. We should shout out the Frozen Foundation Audio. Next weekend, have Pedro, have Free WA, of
course,
here,
and
Mr. Freewar in Bristol and Manchester, 2 nights in a row, kind of similar to what we did when we had him over.
Trendsetters, isn't we?
Yeah, trendsetters. He was laughing. I said to him I remember someone, who was it you like messaged us like, oh no, it wasn't it was we played a gig, and I think it was here in London. I wasn't even living, and someone was like, oh, you seen that? Yeah, Foundation are doing a night at that club with a raise like you guys did last. I was like, yeah, I don't own the club. I don't own Ray's sound system. Like, yeah, Chad and he came to the night and had a sick night, and it's like, it's the perfect club for a sound. Exactly. Just not many people. I don't think that space, the club, has done a good enough job promoting itself as a place for that, because it sounds fucking unreal in there. Exactly.
I think gatekeeping like a sound or a club is just odd. Like, I'm glad someone's seen what we've done and went, that's so sick. I want to do that for our brand and do it. Like, that's silly, man. Like, why would we care?
We only do what more people would we want to see of. I was like,
that's better for everyone. I want to see raising more. I found the comments
so weird. I was talking to Chad about this. It's like, there's some things where it's like IP wise, like your art, your brand name or like alias name. We've talked about that one a lot. People who just
it's different if it affects you, because there's like Nova on Beatport ends up being Nova another person. Yeah. Because I've been like searching his tunes and it's like, that isn't even Nova. Yeah. It's like, it crosses over and then it's like, it's silly, isn't it? But
there's a few, I can't even think of a name, but I've been like on the like a platform searching certain people's names, trying to maybe like find some old school stuff, and it's like they clash with some old metal band, like some old rock band, their name, like not exactly, but like it's part of the old name. So like, because they're so popular, naturally you search said name, but like maybe that band, it's like one of it was like maybe had two words in that name, and one of them
that happened to the EDM Gibbstep guy, Mastodon. So he was called Mastodon. He was a young lad. He was only like 15, 16, but he got to be blown up. Yeah. And obviously all these tunes are getting hundreds of thousands. And there was a massive band, not a massive band, but a band called Mastodon who's been doing it for years. So we had to change his name to Marauder. And then we know a Marauder from Brighton.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. There's a few of them out there. I'm not gonna lie, someone sent I don't know, you might be listening, bro, and I can't even remember the first part of it, but someone sent a tune last month or month before. We were either in India or like about to go, and it was like something Sparrow. And I was like, I was like,
can't be doing that.
Bro, it doesn't matter what you put before it.
T Sparrow, I was like, Sparrow, or just Sparrow.
Like, bro, I'm sorry, man. That's like the worst choice. Like, his real surname could be Sparrow. It don't matter, man. Yeah. It's just like you're playing in this genre. You're doing yourself a disservice. Yeah. So I don't know who they are. I don't even know who they were, but I'll have to look up in my hard drive if I actually download it. I might not. I don't. It was someone new, like young, like they haven't been producing very long. That's what I can remember of it. But
you don't want that confusion. But I guess if you are like just starting up and like the biggest devices, just search. If you've got an idea, just search them.
Search on Spotify. Yeah. Search on like even on Discogs, because like old school stuff that like it might not be like on streaming platforms now. Yeah. It's just worth double checking like them, but you might still come up under like older like articles of said band or artist or crew, and it's like
even my name Cutter. I had to search it, and there was a guy spells it exactly the same from America. He raps, but he dead.
Oh, so
he did,
and you were like, yeah, that's my real name, so I'm fucking using it. Yeah,
it's my last name. Changed the AH.
Yeah,
it was ER. Obviously, I spell it. Yeah, my real name is Joe Cutter, but. And it's not in dubstep, it's rap. So it's different.
It's different, yeah. So it's different. That's it.
Just little things like that. And this was like this was kind of the conversation we were trying to have in India when we did our workshops. It's like people, like etiquette as well, like just the way you email people and the way you track your names on your tracks. Yeah. Because Finest put one recently on his Facebook about people just not, because they download loads of tracks at the time, then goes through them and it says like, I don't know,
track name
.wav.
version, yeah.
It's like, who the fuck is that then?
Yeah.
It's like, you just missed out on the Booker's Finest maybe liking your shit because of that.
I remember when when we had more time and we like first year or two of doing this, it was like I was putting call outs on social. I was like, who the fuck sent me a track name called this? I remember like Rock Clem even trying to help me. He was like shared it to his story, like my post, like who like Deep Tempo trying to find this person, they're writing the track, but I don't think we even found out.
I don't get it. It's quite a bit lazy, really.
Yeah, so many people. We like you put so much work into making these beats,
and some of them are wicked tunes as well. It's not even like they're bad tunes; they're really good.
Yeah,
and
even like the root folder, I've talked about it, like the root folder being called MP3 or WAV. I'm like, bruv, name, EP name, like dates, something, bro,
just something. Yeah.
Do yourself justice, people.
I have noticed people are like introducing themselves more, which is good, and what they do. I think that's good because it gives us the opportunity to talk about it on the pod.
We want it for the pod. So, we do.
Big ups. But yeah, we better get into the next one.
Shout out Pedro, man. Shout out Freely Weird. Shout out.
And like I say, we can get that in November. Top tier, then middle tier, then bottom tier, then it's gone, and it'll be on the store for $12.50.
Get us on the Patreon.
Let's go. I need to find someone for December.
We love you, gang. Next up, we're going to get straight into it. This next tune, we don't have an exact date for it, actually. And it said that in the email. It said there's no exact release date for it. But you know what? We're seeing Ja later. It probably will come out before we, or be announced before we record the next podcast. So here we are. Ourman and 207. The track's called Out of Wax, and it is the first track from this 4-track EP coming on White Peach. Shout out, Ja. Let's go.
The first step I learned is to pour a thin layer of molten wax onto a hot plate. The beginning of the master record. A hot flame melts all bubbles and flaws out of the wax, which is of the purest possible grade. Out of the wax. Which is a out of the wax.
Honestly, I love White Peach, man. White Peach is one of my favourite labels.
Yes, yeah.
Always have been though.
Yeah, Ja's
because they've been so consistent for years.
Yeah,
years and years and years. And they're at the next Outlook as well, I think.
Yeah, they are.
Again,
yeah,
of course. But it's just like, yeah, some of their releases have been absolutely incredible, and
he smashed it.
Ja, it's just one of the best for like sending tunes as well. He gives us reminders. He gives us them early enough to play a set. He knows, man. He's good at this.
But we spoke about this, and I don't believe for a second everyone's gonna do it, bro. But like I have. And we've had these conversations in person with people, so I just want to say, because there's going to be some producers that like maybe we'll never meet, or like unlikely, like, you know, like you might be in some far-flung places. It's kind of like if we have music like that, we really obviously we feature, we really enjoy, and it's kind of like it fits in our sets. Like I feel like some people just miss that, like when we promote them and we put them on socials, and we've got clips from live sets. It does the whole thing far more justice, because like we've got like we can talk about like when we played it first, the reactions, like where, or even from where we heard it. If we were looking, maybe we didn't have it, but we were lucky enough to have heard it live and seen its reaction and stuff. Exactly, but I feel like in this era, that's like, it's less like, you know, especially because we're out to play a lot more now. We go out less just as fans, but just purely through the nature that we get booked to play sets more now that we have this platform as Deep Tempo.
And a good example of that and what we did with that is more of us's release on White Peach, because we played that a few times, and Nefertiti did a lot, and it gives that more hype about it.
100%,
all that, and it's like, fuck, that's out now, let's go buy it.
Let's go get it. Bang. And we get to see more of us tonight. I'm looking. Have you not?
No.
Oh, okay. So
no idea what it looks like either. No. Until tonight.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So you have to introduce me, because
he's I'll do
that thing where I say, yeah, sound mate, and then I have no, they just
Dan's his real name.
Dan.
He sound as fuck.
Dan, man.
Yeah.
My brother's called Dan. Dan the man, everybody knows.
Dan the man.
Dan the man went to Spain.
But no exact date for that. It is White Peach 78. That one, of course, is the Out of Wax EP. Ourman and 207. They collab on all 4 tracks. I don't think they've actually done that before. They've collabed together before, but I think it was 207's EP. A couple of years ago, we featured it because we featured the Ourman and 207 collab, and it was the only one on that. It was 207's EP.
Yeah.
A couple of years back.
Okay, I'd have to.
The Koto EP. Koto.
All right.
I can remember no, do you know what? Because I remember that's the A track for the thing, but we didn't I don't think we featured that. Or maybe we played the Ourman into it. I can picture the era of tunes we're playing out, and I feel like I played the Ourman and 207 one out.
Talking this weird how it connects you, but talking about like tunes we've played on the podcast, but then finding the better one later on.
Oh,
is fucking Taiko on White Peach. We on the podcast. You know the one I played in Slovenia. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh yeah.
That one. We didn't play that tune on the podcast. We played another tune.
Yeah, probably didn't.
Because it's in the middle of the track. That part.
Yeah.
And it is so funny how that worked.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's and it connects to White Peach because it's a White Peach.
There you go. There you go.
Now we're good at this one.
Shout out,
who's next?
Ourman. Shout out 207, man. Next up, actually, I'm gonna keep this because I don't. I've been, trying to iPad it up.
Like you're doing a talk in front of people.
I literally don't even use this for work no more. Yeah. This is the shittest TED talk I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's the best one, mate.
Next up, bro.
Let's go.
Guess who's back on the map?
Is it Grottingham?
Who?
Grottingham.
Grottingham. I thought you said who? I don't even know. I was like, what did you say?
Is it Grottingham?
Grottingham.
Am I right?
Yeah, Grottingham. Back on the map, man. Back on the map. Big up Darksy, man.
Fucking laptop.
Yeah, Grottingham's back. They're
like Voldemort.
Hitting it hard. He's back. But actually, they came. I mean, they're like every 2 weeks they've had a release so far, and they're carrying on until Christmas. I don't know if that's going to carry on in 2025. We spoke with them, and that might change a bit. And they're all singles, like single track releases. But obviously, Grottingham was about. It was popping up. It's bubbling, and then just think time, busyness, life. Darksy's out, he's playing, he's busy, he's here, he's there, he's everywhere. Yeah, I know you can join because you were like fitting a window or something.
I was putting glass into a skip, I think.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. The thing is, I think I did finish early enough to, and then you already done it.
Oh, we finished.
Yeah. I was like earlier. I thought, they're actually finished already. That's fucking mad.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, we had a little chat. They told us about their plans. They're bringing back the label
cool,
hard.
Man. Yeah. So I haven't actually heard this. I've left this one to the poddy.
There you go. So there you go. There's one for me in a bit as well, like that, which you selected. So looking forward to it. But this one, it's a brand new name to the show as well. I'll go on Grottingham's Bandcamp and shout out the ones that have already come out so far. And Darksy's obviously going to be releasing some 140 on there himself as well. But as part of the new Grottingham lineup, those who are coming through, got this one, Robusst. Robusst. The track's called Step Prep. It's coming on the 22nd of November, this one. There's probably going to be another track out before this one. It's just that the sound wise, what fits us, what fits Deep Tempo. We had that conversation. This one, and we're excited because it's a brand new name to us. I don't know if it's already out or it's going to be coming out, but we'll shout out Semper because he sends his beats quite a bit, but he's very multi-genre, that guy. He sends some stuff to us. It might be 140, but it's like
different.
It's not really deep tempo material, but I can respect it.
No,
It's
it's
not.
yeah,
It's just
always
not
good.
for
It's always high quality.
this podcast, this platform.
Yeah.
Even though I come from other genres before dubstep, I've got pre-loves. We just, but this one, it just kind of stood out in the pack of tunes, and there'll probably be a feature, I would imagine, in the December podcast as well from Grottingham. Seems to come in thick and fast before Christmas. But just check this one out. Is 145. So for the BPM checkers out there, we've already played a 138 on the way. I don't know if anyone's already noticed, but
I have not noticed.
Let's go. Robust. This one, step prep.
At 1750, wind 040 degrees 8 knots. Visibility 8 kilometers. Light train, clouds, overcast 5,000 feet. Temperature
Step to the field in a step, 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 step to the field in a.
We go again.
I gotta do a shot now.
Hey!
Actually, that's bad boy.
8 kilometers. Light train, clouds, overcast 5,000 feet. Temperature
Step to the field in a step, 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 step to the field in a step, 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 step.
Soundboy killer.
Prep, 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 prep. You see the prep, 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 prep.
Crack 'em.
Step to the field in a step, 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 step.
Soundboy killer.
Prep, 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 prep. You see the prep, 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 prep. Step, 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 step to the field in a
I'm black, too blacked out with a ting out. Enough man talk, they don't swing out. I'll be the best like Muhammad Ali. So if win a clash, get the boxing ring out. Look like a butterfly and get the sting out. Tree like Jermaine Chalowski.
So you know what? That's what I think. Yeah, when you chat with the boys, it's like, it doesn't matter how serious you are. Yeah, me as a dredge. Yeah, it's like when you're out. Yeah. And you're enjoying yourself, and you are just letting your hair down, and you're being the real you. We all
You always let your hair down.
Hey. Fucking beanie keeps nearly flying off. I forget that I've got it down, like swinging. But yeah, shout out fucking Darksy. Shout out Grottingham gang. Yeah, shout out Robusst as well. I didn't even say. We think Robusst is New Zealand based. If I remember correctly, them telling me he's on that. It's either that or Oz, but I'm pretty sure. They said New Zealand. I want to say I'm right on that. New Zealand. So shout out Robust. I mean, another brand new name. We've just had K Mully earlier in the show. Man. If you somehow missed that, or if you've seen this clip, then go check out that one. We had another brand new New Zealander on the show. If I am correct.
We are fucking ways.
So shout out Robust, man. I want to. Want to hear more. That's the thing. When we get brand new names, we want to hear more.
You showed me a few Darksy dumps today.
Oh yeah, because he sent some through.
Man. They're really good. So
in the week, so Yeah.
Maybe we get one
couple
of them on
festival.
We'll get one of them on the
vibes.
poddy maybe next month.
Yeah.
Next month.
Or should we drop one for the Patreon gang?
Yeah,
maybe?
let's do it. We'll do it for the Patreon.
You won't mind. Let's get it through on the Patreon gang.
Do it, mate.
Shout out Robusst. That one, 22nd of November on Grottingham. I think it's grottinghamuk.bandcamp.com. Go follow them over there. Go follow Darksea. Go follow Grottingham's. I think it's Grottingham UK on Instagram as well. That's what I was searching for earlier. That's like, I just feel like shit.
I did one of them.
Yeah. So yeah, go and check out their Instagram
And
as
if you
well.
want to know where Grottingham is a play on Nottingham,
Yeah,
there you go,
If you're
people.
from outside,
I know my stuff.
you know your shit, bro.
It's a shame about old window kid, mate. Can't fucking drink anymore.
Oh yeah, because he had
He
that
could have died.
health
literally.
thing. Yeah,
yeah.
that.
He literally.
I don't know
was about-
the exact specifics, but
he did.
he spoke about it.
He did a podcast with Jack Joseph and the other geezer.
Yes,
It was interesting.
Yeah.
And do you know what? Talking about this is a bit of a tangent, but they were talking about our best rappers and stuff.
Oh, do you listen to the full thing?
I listened to a bit of it, and they were talking about like best rappers in like and.
I haven't. I've seen a clip, so I'm not
They
gonna
didn't have a
pretend.
clue who he was, but Window Kid mentioned like fucking the streets. And
What, and the
Mike,
and the
and
guys on
Mike,
the podcast,
and
they
Mike
know.
Skinner, and he was like Mike Skinner, like even though he's not like a technical rapper, but like, he basically invented a genre, and they didn't have a clue who he was, and I was a bit like the other guys, and I was like, how do you know? But I thought that was a good shout, you know, like even though
Who
he's
did?
more of a poet, like the Jack Joseph and the other geezer.
They
Jack-
didn't know him.
No, Jack Joseph's like a TikToker.
I don't know.
They're like-
That's-
they-
but
they-
still, how do you?
I
That's
know.
blasphemy, bro.
And that was, oh, do you know what? I was like, he's like on my level window. He knows his shit. Like,
Yeah.
because the streets for me, like my favorite tune ever is Blinded by the
So,
Lights.
technically, it's like my first. I mean, I've been to younger, but my first official concert, like
Yeah.
O2 Academy
I've never been to
concert.
see him, yeah.
So, I mean, this is Birmingham. Like, obviously, my youth, like heyday. I remember like them coming out, and the first song was "Has It Come to This." Yeah, like they started before they come out on the stage. They just like the music came up, and it was like, and it just started. And bruv, my feet didn't touch. I mean, how old was I as well? I just remember like, mate, the pints, all the beers, all the drinks went up in the air.
Bro.
I can't even remember who was warming up from. I remember everyone chatting, like no one was paying attention. Everyone was, I felt whoever it was, I feel bad for you now if you're listening. I don't know, or whoever it was, you know, somehow some people here find this somewhere, hear it. Back in that day, it was like,
I know, yeah.
I haven't got a fucking clue who was warming up for them. I just remember everyone was around drinking beer, chatting shit. Even on the dance floor, we were like stood around. I'm on the dance floor waiting, like when they meant to come on already. You know what it was back in the day? Like they always come on 20 minutes late. 'Cause it builds the drama, and then they go on later. And it's like we're getting told we've got to shut down, but fuck that. And Mike Skinner's crowd surfing.
Blinded by the lights.
Mate, my feet didn't touch the ground for like, there was like 20 minutes where I thought, I swear I'm on the people's kneecaps.
It's mad, isn't it?
How there was no room. Like I just remember, I was like, I could die, but I'm pretty happy. Like, it was.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Sorry.
I just thought it was just a
People know.
huge shout for him. Like, obviously, he's not a rapper, and he's not
Yeah.
the best. But just to be able to mention his name because of what he's done
mate.
for the UK scene is just
It's fucking poetic, bro.
Like,
the streets is
those two, especially the first two albums,
Yeah.
the Grando and Come for Free and Original Pirate Material. Like for
original
me,
pirate material.
it's just fucking. But yeah, that's a little tangent. But you know, it's a podcast and we talk on it, so
Shout
enjoy
out-
yourself. But
shout out Window.
what we got next? Anyway,
Shout
so
out
I think
shout out Robusst, shout out
yes, yeah, big up everyone, man.
22nd November. Do go get that EP if you think, or it's like it's a bunch of singles. Bare like if you're into like non-strictly deep tempos view of North American deep dubstep, deep dub.
bit
Sorry,
dub,
I shouldn't
man.
even said step. Sorry,
Yeah,
deep
deep
dub. Just
Dub.
deep dub, man. Get the deep dub.
Don't try FIFO that. He's not very happy with people who say
Yeah,
that.
I know. Oh, I actually, I fucking wet him. I think, you know, when he put that post up about, can you not play Garage or something? I seen it.
What the fuck was that about? by
I
the
seen
way?
it like it was like posted 1 minute. I was just like doom scrolling, and like Hypha came up. It's like, what? And I just fucking, I literally like did a real life lol, like like typical America sort of
How
thing.
can
And
they say
I
that,
reacted
though?
to it, and he was like mad in it. I was like, mate, it's like,
to actually get a message like that,
You
like,
have no
like
idea.
great set, but by the way, don't play that. It's like what?
oh, yeah.
It's like just he's like introducing you to new tunes, like the new styles.
expand
man.
your mind.
Do you just really want to hear
dimwits.
the same farts the whole time? Like, come on, like it's so many different genres in 140 that you can like explore, man. It's
Yeah.
really cool.
Like
But
we all know, like Hypho is You can't be a fan of Hypho and not enjoy all his sound.
Well, his label's not even dubstep. It's all over the place. It's different. Like, fucking hell. If you're going to see Hypho, don't expect to see dubstep. Expect to see lots
especially
of shit.
for an extended set.
Yeah.
Especially for an extended set. But yeah, shout out Hypho,
Yeah, it just
man.
pisses you off when you see that, but
I know.
you can't let it hit you, man. Like,
Nah.
I bet there was loads of people in the audience who loved what you played.
Yeah, for all that, you have 10 people that loved it. That's
Exactly.
the thing. Shout out Robusst, man, and Amanda. Next up,
We all get onto the music. What's next, mate?
next up, bro, we are back with Cimmerian Records, bro.
Ooh, I remember this one being really good. Is it Dizzy?
Man, like Dizzy, you know.
Dizzy. This one's Bad Boy. I feel like Dizzy is Bad Boy.
Yeah, he is. He's I think he's like Southeast US. I don't know if he's Florida based, but I want to say he's
all right.
That bit. I know he's Jamaican blood. I know Dizzy's Jamaican, but he sampled a lot of the dancehall lot, and he's musically you can just tell as well. Anyway,
He likes his beer, come on.
no, we don't. A lot of Jamaicans don't eat pork. FYI.
Oh yeah, shit. It's just a good word.
Especially this veggie man. But yeah, shout out. You got to say.
Yeah, but I didn't say beer bacon. I said beer can.
Oh, I
We
get
eat
you.
them.
Oh, yeah.
You know what
Sorry.
I'm saying?
You and your dodgy accents, bro.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
This is the Red Light. Oh no, I don't think there's 2 tracks with the word red in it. I don't think it is the Red Light EP, but that's the track we're playing, Red Light.
Let's have it. Come on. Let's
We'll play it,
some tunes.
and I'll give you some news. I'll give you some dates afterwards.
Some news, give me
Shout
some
out
dates.
Killborn though, man. Big up yourself. Always sending stuff through early, bro. Always in good time for the podcast. And
well.
we rate the label highly, bro. So let's go. Dizzy, Red Light.
And they said to me, oh, this guy finished recording. They said, Clement said, you want to hear what he sounds like? And Robert Frank said, yes. Tony Kelly said to me, go around there. You put the headphones on, and when you see that red light come on, that's your cue.
We bouncing now. We bouncing.
And they said to me, oh, this guy finished recording. They said,
Cutler's having shots
Clement
off the
said, you
camera
want to hear
like
what he
he's seen
sounds
fly,
like?
but
And
I'm
Robert
just gonna
Frank
let
said,
everyone know.
yes.
Still doing shots.
Tony Kelly said to me, go around there.
Shout out Dizzy, man.
You put the headphones on, and when you see that red light come on, that's your cue.
Oh.
And they said to me, oh, this guy finished recording. They said, Clement said, you want to hear what he sounds like? And Robert Frank said, yes. Tony Kelly said to me, go around there. You put the headphones on, and when you see that red.
Dizzy, shout out, brother, man. Big up on that one. Red Light, one of the core Red Light. You know, I think of. Remember, Causa, like when we brought him over with Pedro. Actually, that's probably why, because we were talking about that weekender we did with them. But he was just like, so you got any he was like, oh yeah, like yeah, he's like he was impressed with the sound system, innit? Because you know he's fussy about sound, but when we told him, he was like, yeah, it's gonna be two sound system. He was like,
I don't think he believed us.
he was like, I'm coming, and then like we put it on in Birmingham, and he's like,
it's probably the best thing he's ever played on, really.
but yeah,
You know? I mean, come on.
Yeah, and he was like, do you have a red light?
Yeah.
Do you have any smoke? that was his only two questions. Like, not cigarettes. He was like, I like one little red light on the deck and some smoke, and it's
very specific.
Yeah,
Which I like.
But it's really good for photographing.
Yeah,
like red light, like of all the hues. Yeah, he's fucking bad boy. Shit, he's got a really weird @ on Instagram. I would shout out if it wasn't a bunch of numbers. His photography account I'm on about. But I do follow it from my zine account, so you can go. There's a bunch of dubsteppers who also take film photography or just photography in general as well, actually. So Ken's photos as well. He obviously he just had. Let's shout out Bookers while we're here, man. Just dropped the Queen EP on Next Level Dubstep as well. Got some sick like drag makeup done as part of that, but he didn't take the photo himself, but he had a friend take the portrait on like the film heads, old like a Rolleiflex, like a stunning Rolleiflex camera as well. So that's slide film, take slide film, I think. It cost a pretty penny, but yeah, big up all the photographer heads, man. Do you know what? This might even happen before the podcast is out. I'm gonna post something on the zine account soon, and that is like an invitation to photographers all around the world who capture dubstep and grime, any sort of like 140 nights. And I don't know, I feel like we should collab. We should do something. Yeah. We should do something together, because no one person can document a scene.
No.
Where it's happening, not with this day and age with the internet and the worldwide stuff. So I feel like
what's going on, man. You'd have to dedicate your life to fucking that and not actually have a missus or a house or anything.
Do you know what I mean?
Be on the road all the time.
I don't think we gave the date for Dizzy, so I just want to double check. 29. No, you said already out.
No, not Dizzy.
Oh,
that must have been another one.
I think our notes have clashed in it.
Yeah.
29th of November. This one, you can. Go and get it. So, but look out for pre-orders on Cimmerian Records Bandcamp, and also go follow Dizzy, go follow Killborn, go follow Cimmerian Records. Yeah, the family. Next up,
what we got?
We have Requake back on the show.
I'll tell you what, we've had a few Requakes lately. Well, not lately, but last few times, I guess.
Yeah, have we got one that hasn't come out?
No. We had the Will and Deal.
Yes.
Will and Deal. What's that? Well, weird then.
Will and Deal. Them tunes are still, for me, B-side track is. I know they're on this like 2-track. Oh, that was Backcut and Requake.
Yeah,
this is just Requake release. 2 single tracks by Requake on Artikal.
Artikal, no. This is sick to see him back to like on Artikal like this.
I've got this down as that we don't know the date yet. It's not out. And I've been on Artikal's Bandcamp and it's not up.
It didn't say.
But we got the promo.
Yeah, I know.
Which we do normally get the dates. So it might have just been missed out of the. So I'd imagine it's soon. It could even be this Friday. This is coming out on the 6th. So maybe it's the 8th. But it'll be the next Artikal EP. And they always release on a Friday. So keep a lookout. We've got 2 tracks. I mean, the Wheel and Deal ones, of course, N-Type. We said like the 6th tune, like that's so stereotypical. N-Type, his sets, his sound, that suits him. But these ones on Artikal, kind of a little bit more on the mellow side.
Yeah, they are different. Yeah,
we're going of the 2. I was really torn. We're
B-side.
The B-side's a bit heavier. We're playing like Zoned, and I've recognised this. I don't. Is this an old Requake tune? Like a really old one that hasn't, or in my head, I've heard it in Kenzo's mixes and
potentially,
which is easily possible. But in my head, I'm like, I don't know if it's like one of their older tunes that just never got released and has maybe been like retouched up with like their current knowledge. But I might be mad wrong on that. It's just it's probably because sound design wise, we know what Requake sounds like. Do you know what I mean? And maybe when sometimes you hear stuff and you're like it harks back and it brings some memories from other stuff. So but check this one out. It's called Zone. I said zoned like it was past tense, but the other one is called Trusted Locations as well. 2-tracker, forthcoming on Artikal Records. Check it out. Let's go. I thought you might have to second drop there, weren't you? When I went for a
I was
little
like, maybe we'll do it, but we'll see when he comes back. But yeah, we better crack on.
Yeah,
we've still got fucking loads to get through.
We actually have, man.
But yeah, I'll be Requake. What can we say? Legends in the game.
I know.
Do you know what? I feel like this is a bit of a random story, but I feel like back in the day, I feel like they were at an Earth event, but I don't know if they came. But they might have got changed.
Oh,
I remember them being on a lineup, but I don't know if they got changed.
I'd love to see them.
I know. I've never seen them. I just don't think I have.
Didn't Ramses play that gig with them in Netherlands? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
With Hebe was on there. I think there was a.
Because like Bad Clout and Requake like that at the time with being like the heavier side, it's like they were like the middle ground of like deeper side and heavier side with Bad Clout.
Mate, I think they draw some heads.
Yeah, I know they would, man.
So many, mate. They're
imagine Requake like a heavyweight.
We need them for like a 90-minute set.
Yeah,
Bad Clout, Requake, 90-minute. Maybe we can hook that up, or someone if you're listening.
We need Anton to sort that out.
Promoters with deep pockets, because you know what I mean. We're out here trying, man. Support us on Patreon, man. We'll do some more gigs. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Get on top tier, peeps. But yeah, it's definitely very difficult here in London. But yeah, shout out Requake, man. Zone, Bad Boy, go check that out. Big up Kenzo, man. Hope you're doing well, brother. It's actually been a couple 2-3 months since I've seen him.
Yeah.
Next up, keeping it moving. Keeping it rolling.
Ooh, old school, yeah, let's go.
Locus Sound.
Coming with the heat.
You did that, but brand new name. I thought,
yeah, that's good.
I was like, do you know what? This tune it's got a bit of vibe. It's got a bit of vibe, and I thought there's Farmer's on here, man. I was just so tempted to put him on. Farmer's here next week, peeps. Oh, tonight for you, the podcast coming out because
where's he at?
NLDC.
Oh, is he playing?
Him and Sedan are playing NRDC on Wednesday. Yeah. But I'm working in Birmingham in the day.
Oh.
So
you might miss him.
I'm up at 6, 7.
That's a
get to Brum, all day meeting, get back to Brum. I won't have time to come back home. I'll have to go straight to NLDC.
That's a bad
Sedan's on there, Farmer's on there.
I remember it now.
Pacematic's on there.
Oh yeah. I haven't met Pace yet. I know you got some dubbies from him. We played a few of them in old India, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, there's I've forgotten who else is on that lineup, but they're like the main homies, guests on that lineup. I think I might be missing someone. I'm so sorry if I am, but I can't remember the whole lineup. There's a lot of lineups out there, but this one, Locus Sound, going with the brand new name to the show, Damna.
All right, I can't remember exactly what's what.
No,
but let's just.
I don't know anything about Damna. I'm not going to pretend like I've had time to research before.
You heard the tune, you liked it.
I went through the list. I was like, oh, Love Farmer, no Love Farmer. Is 11th Hour on this one?
Yes,
he's on this one. There's familiar names.
There's one called Freud that I really liked as well.
Freud has been on with not Sounding Picture.
Yeah, I think.
What's the other one that used to do the album projects, and they had like really. Oh, we haven't had them on for a while, that label.
I can't remember.
They always came with album projects and they were all like the Peng kind of light, bubbly 140 tracks. We'll come back to that.
It's all right, but we're going to play this tune. Let's do it. Let's play the tune.
Damna. It's called Malmoove. Let's go.
Sounds like a place in Switzerland or something.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah, that's nice.
No,
that was the other. I mentioned 2 tunes to you. That was the other one I mentioned to you. I just can't remember the name, but yeah, that one's
a brand new name to the show. Damna. Shout out Damna.
Sick, man. That's like you. That video I posted of you, like what? It's like
Do you know what I said? Who was that? I was having this conversation with, at Planet Wax with peeps actually. Who was talking about like sometimes I miss being on the other side of the scene, the pure fan, the pure like not oblivious to what's happening, being in a rave and being like, oh my, just reacting to stuff there, rather than we've had 100 submissions in a given week. Downloaded and listened to my headphones on the first time. Though I definitely, when we're out and we're in a proper sound system rave, I have those reactions. I have those times. It's a bunch of stuff we don't get. It's not like we get everything.
No, of course,
we get a good portion of the scene that's like like in advance. It's different hearing stuff out loud for the first time. It's like this, like I said, we were talking about like there is a culture of like maybe not being able to go out as much no more. It's probably partly for affordability, part of just like habits have changed in terms of like late nights, day parties, all of that stuff. Like there's a whole mix mash of it, but like there's nothing close to discovering and hearing that tune that is like not just the ones that you personally love, but like the ones that do take off. And like we've been there in the raves for so many tunes that were played for the first time, and they became that tune of the year. Like 10 tunes of the year that were like amazing. That's kind of like being spoiled by living here in the UK, going to the biggest party, like the biggest raves, which are often booked far in advance, and producers do just be like, I'm gonna finish that banger. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make a tune specifically for that event. I'm gonna finish it and I'm gonna play it out, and we were just there for it. And now we get that obviously alongside them when we're playing with a lot of heads. But it is different just being there and not having a freaking clue who's it by. Just because said producer or DJ played it doesn't mean they necessarily made it either. Some people just finish a bunch of tunes because they're praying someone plays it at Outlook, or praying they play at that big rave, locally. It's like, oh God, you seen that next whatever, Medi, whatever. And it's like, I know so-and-so's on that lineup because it's been announced. Probably not Medi one couldn't do that.
Empire Dirt's a big example of that for us. Like when we heard that in Outlook 2017, it was like...
unreal.
Because at the first we were like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Like, at the time we had no idea.
Yeah.
So who the and it was only really Mallow who played it, wasn't it? And Eagles, obviously.
Yeah.
And like... But we didn't know it was definitely him.
Yeah,
it was like, it could have been a Medi
I remember
guy.
everyone like trying to guess who it was as well.
They had like a whole thread on Reddit about it. Because it was
some people were convinced it was Ganz and...
Yeah, Ganz made sense though.
At that time, like Komodo and Ganz and Kahn, obviously.
Komodo would have been a good
era of releases. But yeah, there was so many. There's been, even just back in the day, man, like... bunch of silky tunes that come out, Quest, like just hearing them either on radio, man. You just get a lot more hype because you were there live and you had to listen to it live, hope someone was recording it if you didn't. It's different, very different, man.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man.
But we have basically being told to spoil. That's what we're trying to get at.
We're spoiled brats.
Yes.
So what have we got now? Spoil little brat. What have you got next? This is the one
we've got another brand new name to show, and this is one. Yeah, I haven't heard it. Yeah. So After Dark music.
It is After Dark.
There's like 30 tracks in this. I swear, bro.
29.
There you go.
29 tracks.
One short.
It's actually this is gonna blow your mind, people. You're You're gonna blow your mind. This is Bad Boy EP. LP album.
Yeah.
It's free.
This whole thing's free.
It's free.
Fucking hell.
It's free. It's actually coming out on December the 1st.
Right.
I thought it's worthy to come out on this one because of the timings.
Yeah.
100% free release.
Mad.
So I've specifically picked this tune for us. We're like the first people to premiere this tune, or like the whole album, I guess. It's a guy called Rekab. Is it Rekab? Make sure I got that right. Yeah, Rekab. And I believe he's from, is it New Zealand or Australia? That side of the world.
Yeah, we keep doing it.
Yeah, it's one.
You're the same.
He's one of them. But for me, I've actually changed one of my tunes tonight to fit this in.
Oh.
Because I really, really love this one. This is the one that stood out to me the most. There was two that really stood out, but I thought, new name for the podcast.
Fairs.
Bad Boy release, After Dark Music, 1st of December. Let's play the tune. Tell us what you think in the comment section down below. Let's have it. That's the name of the LP.
Oh, a nemesis.
Oh, a nemesis. Oh, fuck.
You were like, how do you pronounce that? Amnesia?
Is this? No, I said amnemesis. That is another Cimmerian moment. We've just had it on the fucking podcast 5 years later, mate. We've done it. A nemesis.
A nemesis, bro.
Oh, yeah. So,
oh, my God.
Fucking hell.
That's the name of the project.
Amnemesis.
Amnesis,
Amnemesis, mate. Oh my God! I've had too many unicums. I've had sounds so bad when I say that. I've had too many JDs and I've had too many stellar arts. But yeah, go free EP.
Free EP, man.
1st of December.
Give us some of the names. Give us just not the track names, but just the producers.
I'd have to have a little list, little look. See.
Yeah, you got a list in it. I thought you just showed me.
No, I showed you. What did I show you?
You showed me a whole list of the. Yeah, I swear you did. No, do you not? I thought you just had it on your phone.
It might be on. Hang on, one sec. Well, it's all right.
I can get it up. But we should shout out some of the names that are on it.
Yeah, of course. We've got fucking loads of people on here. Here you
go.
No,
mate, here you go. I've got it.
You got it.
There you go. We've got Tunic that you might recognise, mixed up. I'm just going to do recognisable names because there's some randoms, man. And
11th Hour?
11th Hour, Gazil.
Gazil's the one I wanted.
Yeah, there's a Rylafon collab on here, which is interesting because sorry, but I don't know the other brother's name, so I'm guessing they made it
beforehand.
And he's finished it off. I should shout Dvorak. I don't know Dvorak. Dvorak.
From
I mean, just
Habits. Got Ghastly. Split Microdot. That one's a sick one. The Microdot one.
Yeah, we'll talk, mate. That shoot, I've had it
a long time.
4 years. 5 years. Lee,
there's loads.
Slumper. Wraz is on here.
Yeah, Wraz is on
Freud's on here that you mentioned.
Yeah.
Morning High, Repulsion.
There's loads, man.
Eager Death.
Fucking loads.
There's even Freewar. 3WR.
Yeah, 3WR.
There you go.
Yeah.
Even Freewar.
You calling him Freewar?
I'm gonna.
You've actually started calling him Freewar.
It's because of you, bro. I was just calling him now. That's his name.
Yeah, it's
bro.
the Bristol guys that kept.
I know, yeah.
Oh, mate, be a Freewar. I'm gonna do bits.
Jokes, man.
But no, big up to After That Music, man.
Yeah, shout
the scene over there. Is it New Zealand or Australia? I think it's Perth. It's in Perth.
Yeah,
I remember now.
Yeah, there you go.
So big up to you guys. They had Tony and Sound over last year, I think it was.
Yeah, everyone. I think most to go on tour pass through there, man. Most, not.
We want to come over. This is our next. We want to go to Australia. We want to do New Zealand. That's our next one. We did India, so we're getting halfway. We're getting about halfway.
Some people did reply to it. They were like commenting on our tour and stuff. They were like, just come. You're half the way. They were like, come. I was like, we're back. We were waffling about Australia and going on tour and shit. Record box stops after 3 hours, doesn't it? So
that's what we record on.
We, straight into the laptop. So here we are. We go again.
Good, though.
But let's just say big up to Rekab, big up to the After That music crew, big up to all the artists that are involved in that free project. Wow, that's absolutely amazing, to be honest. To see so many artists coming through, 29 of them, in fact. Actually, there's some collabs, so it's more.
It's interesting to know why they didn't just
you
go
crushing your can over there?
I'll just put it in.
Yeah, they probably just couldn't find that one more track. Let's get it out. 29.
29 we do. I think it was like 23, they said, and then they updated it to 29.
Mad. There you go.
There's some brilliant names on there, so yeah, go check it out. Free, 1st of December, a bit of a Christmas little thing for you. But yeah, that one, Rekab, one of my favourite tunes.
I was like, where's my iPad? It's blending in.
I need another drink though.
There you go.
Oh, Stella. Stella.
More Stella, James. So
I need a tune that's going to wheel up so I can do a shot.
All right, then we'll find. I don't know. Maybe this next one. LDH Records. Man.
Oh my, yeah, go on.
Big up the gang. They had the night down here in London.
Did you go?
Weeks ago. No, because it was the first Friday when we were back from India. I didn't have them. I did not have. I thought I put it in my diary. I was like,
you did?
If I'm up for it, if I'm rested, if I'm well, if I'm recovered, then I'll pop down. But
you weren't.
No, I just wasn't. It's like some days you get to you're all excited for the weekend, but like some days you get to the end of Friday and you're dead from work. Like I'm like I've got straight back into it. There was no days off. Landing back from India, straight back to work the next day. By Friday I was drained. So it was like, nah, I'm good. I think I went back to work. We got back on a Monday and I went back to work Tuesday.
Yeah,
so by Friday I was not.
Out.
Nah, yeah.
And I don't live in London. People,
I should have probably had like a day, maybe at least a day off.
Need a day.
Yeah.
What we got anyway? Oh wait, shall I do the old clicky one?
Yeah. Crack 'em. Shout out, Scream, man. 90 is back, man.
He was my guy about 2 years ago. I'm playing his tunes all over. Where's he been?
I know. I've got some of his vinyl down there, man. I rate 90 highly, man. Don't know where you've been, brother, but I hope you're good. Hope you're wow. Yeah, man. This one, 4-track EP from LDH. They have just released as well. I think it's already out though. Peaky Beats has just done a vinyl with LDH as well, so go check that out. But we, obviously in time for the November releases, to be able to clip this one out, to be able to promote it properly, we're featuring 90, and it's the next up on LDH. This is Masters by the Greys. little boy Jack, who we just
Tell you
had
what,
on the
I'll
last
tell you a little
podcast.
thing about Jack, mate.
Yeah, what's going on?
Not Jack, mate.
What, the Gregs?
YouTuber. I'm on about the Greys. Yeah.
The Gregs.
Fucking love him.
It's dear.
He's fucking
Trying
funny.
to get with him.
He just cracks me up.
He is-
Honestly, him and Chesko
Yeah.
are the funniest guys I've
They're
met.
quite, yeah, to be fair. I know what you mean. I know you. Do you know what? Jack's funny without even trying to be.
Yeah, he just doesn't
I don't
even
know.
realise
Yeah,
he's
he
funny.
doesn't. Half
But
of
he
it
is.
is just him.
Yeah.
Him and
He's
his,
really funny.
He's
And-
a Mulver and that.
I'd love, I mean, I say I'd love, I feel like we will go back to India.
Yeah, man.
And I can't wait to like just do Goa again with him, but like maybe have like a few days where we could just get this with him and
Yeah, a
just have a
couple
good
chill
time.
days. Maybe we can make like go with the last stop
Yeah, just have a mad one.
on our tour and then relax.
Yeah,
Afterwards, that would be cool.
That'd be sick. Have a little holiday.
Yeah, I like the sound of that, man.
Yeah.
Even if Missy don't want to come on tour, but they could fly to Goa.
Yeah,
direct.
Yeah, it won't be
Yeah.
that. It won't be as much as you think.
Nah, mate. I think I've already looked, bro. It's like
Not too
£400
Mm.
return.
Mm.
450. Like that's not
They
bad.
could just come out for that.
for the
last
for the
bit.
length of flight. When you look at Europe and it's
Yeah.
like the Far East
And go-
you're already spending a couple hundred.
And
quid.
even that, this I don't know if we mentioned this in the earlier on, but the second event we played randomly, well, that was actually Bad Boy.
Yeah,
You know,
the little dub thing. Yeah,
that was-
man.
That was better than
Shout out.
honestly. I actually enjoyed that more than the fucking
Go at night.
exact. Like yeah,
Did ya? Yeah. I enjoyed
we,
Go at Night.
I feel like we did pretty good on that. The way we picked tracks
Selection.
was good.
I've got dubs for days,
I
bro.
know,
If I was playing like 150 dubs, 120
Yeah.
steppers. I didn't care about mixing.
I feel people liked
dubbed
our
it out.
shit pretty hard on that
Yeah,
because it was more that we cared for that one. We catered more for the dubbier side of shit. Even
Yeah.
like dubstep, we were picking like like Karma and
Numa,
Causa, and
yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you would pick like who did you pick? I can't remember.
Oh man, I like nomadics like
Yeah,
West
yeah,
London
yeah.
dub and just
That was sick.
King Alpha, like
Proper fun.
that's a lot, and even Alpha Step. There's a lot of some moonshine. Like I wouldn't call it
Moonshine,
pure dub, like but the hybrid
style. That
hybrid
was
stuff. Dubbing Sun, Booker, like all of these bad boys.
That was
It
fun.
was perfect for that random night that wasn't part of the tour.
Yeah.
Which
So we
did
actually
love
played
it.
like 7 shows.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. And
Fucking bad.
and a couple afters, and it was fun, man. It was fun. Shout out
Next
all the
up, let's
family.
have it. Go on.
90.
Let's
This
go.
is Silk VIP, man. I actually might have to play a bit of the second drop of this as well.
it.
I like
Who
both,
cares?
but let's go from the start. 90.
4-hour podcast. Let's go.
I know. Silk VIP coming on our DH Records. Let's go. Second drop, and Todd is so lucky that I didn't turn the mic on. What did you just say 2 seconds before I turned the mic on?
I said I love you, man.
You said you keep farting, and I can fucking taste them. They just stink, man.
I don't part, mate. I'm your girl and that.
He's had a KFC and he's had some Stella
Oh,
Artois.
right fucking box, mate.
Second drop. Do some mic work quick, he said. Second drop.
Bad boy fucking tune. That second was bad. I haven't actually heard that second.
Yeah, there you go, bro. I had to play, bro.
Had to wheel it, bro.
Yeah.
I just did a little GD on that one.
Little
smells like GD.
Little quick.
Don't think you're AG just because you're shopping JD.
Shout out 90. Shout out the AD Houch Gang. We don't have the exact date for that one. Like I said, they've just released. They've just put out like last week or this week on. It will be last week by the time the podcast is out. Peaky Beats, like we said. So if you want to go check those tunes out, 4-track EP as well. I believe also available on vinyl. I think this one's available on vinyl as well. And digital, both of them. So go check it out. Big up the LDH Gang. They've also, man, they've got some banging old releases that's still available on vinyl. You should go check out the Teflon Breeze one as well, because I own that one down there. And like 3WA is like the Yoshimitsu EP with the sick artwork and stuff.
Yeah.
Bad boy. Absolutely bad boy.
We played it on the boat.
Yeah, we did, yeah. You doubled it with some mad shit.
You know how we do, bro.
But shout out night. Next up.
Oh, this one's fucked.
Yeah, man.
Fucking love this geezer as well. I wish
Leo.
he was here right now to have a little fucking little hug and that.
He's getting his visa sorted. Hey, he's ready.
You know.
He's going to America. Leo.
Hasn't he has he got fun? Like he's got
he did a
what's it called?
Just give What's it
give it dub, I was going to say. It's not that.
Give it dub. Just give it dub.
What's it called?
We should start a brand. Just give it dub.
Wait, it's called just release.
No, it's not. It's not just anything,
What's
bro.
It called?
It's not Patreon. It's like
you give money so they can like fun stuff.
Yeah. Fundme.com.
GoFundMe. Fucking hell. Fund me.
Is it a GoFundMe?
How did you get fund me and not get the go bit?
No,
just fundme.com. It's this new knockoff version.
That actually is probably the better URL. I bet it's well expensive to own, whoever's bought that. But shout out Leo.
Oh no, that's the next one.
Leo Cap.
Yeah, we got Senkorian next.
Leo Cap's next, bro. This one, it's coming out on his Bandcamp.
I'm so pissed.
I think he said he did a lot of ketamine when he did this. He actually did say that. He did a load of shoots and ketamine. I can't even say the track name. It's called.
You can't say that, bro.
Adrenochrome.
You can't say it.
He did. I'll pull up the DM. Check this one out. Leo Cap. Adrenochrome. Ketamine.
Потрясающая энергетика. Маш, что ты... Я не понимаю. Ты хочешь...
Oh yeah, basically we're a bit pissed and that. Yeah, we're having a fucking good time now. This is Leo Cap. Charlie's making a bit of fucking bread. Making a bit of butter and bread. What's it called? Bread and butter. A bit of toast with jam. Here we go. Let's go. Oh no.
Потрясающая энергетика.
Yeah, Todd has shots for wheel up style. Jam on toast.
Маш, что ты... Я не понимаю. Ты хочешь... Разрушить наши отношения.
Я что-то волнуюсь.
Да, я хочу, я все расскажу, дорогая. Зачем?
Расскажите. Люди злые. Это так? Это так, да? Угу. Это
да,
так?
Да, это так.
Это так, да? Это
да.
так? Это так, да?
Да, это... Ну и что?
Угу.
Да заткнись ты, дура! Я думаю, это не для...
Нет, это для. И
это
что?
Для, я тоже
и что,
считаю,
Маша?
что
И что? Это так, да?
I'm gonna give you 16 bars of the second drop. That's it.
Это так, да? Это так? Это так, да?
Ну и что?
What the fuck, man?
What a catch on that, man.
You were ready for that, were you, bro?
That was bad, boy. What an ending to that.
Oh, so look, I don't know how. You must have put that on echo because I thought it was on reverb.
What an ending to that.
That's true.
I mean, Leo Cap, I was just saying to you, how does he make minimalistic tunes sound so fucked?
Kettman.
That's going in the clip. It's going in the clip, bro. Oh my god.
I can tell you, man. I think he sent it to someone the other day, and he was like the same day, sorry, and he messaged us the other day and was like, "Yeah, this is the story of it. Basically, I've already wrote it out, so I'm just gonna screen grab it and send it to you." But he was like,
Was it the screen grab?
New single,
cartridge?
Yeah, new single, Ketamine Vibes G. I was dead. I was dead. LSD, 4mg mushrooms, ketamine, bongs, anime. That's his story.
So good, man.
You saw me now, I sent it.
I mean, when will I get to see him again? He was all at Outlook, but you won't. I ain't seen him there. He came the
but
year
he's
you didn't come.
touring,
He
innit?
hasn't
But
been, yeah.
he'll be able to now. He'll be able to tour more. So
I mean, what a geezer, man. He's
I think
so fucking
people
good.
need to remember that he's got Black Barrel, so maybe he'll be on tour more for D&B. Give it like next time he's in Europe, it won't just be under. It won't be like the Leo Cap tour. It'll be like Black Barrel, Dispatch, but maybe he'll do 140 to 170 sets and hopefully
he should
do a couple of dubstep sets like as part of just with the Leo Cap brand. But he's just got to let us know in advance if you're coming. If you're coming, bro, you just got to let us know in advance, and maybe we can hook something or do something up because he's fucking jokes and his music is
amazing,
so sick. He I think to be honest, it's like certain artists. I feel like whether you're a dubstep fan or not, like Skeppy and his 140 stuff, it's like you're not gonna go see Skeppy not to hear expect to hear the full spectrum,
of course.
Like Perez, you go see
Same
the full
with-
spectrum.
yeah, same
it's a
with
journey, man. Like you just go through and you enjoy it all because it's their sound design, it's their sound, it's what they bring to.
And that's the thing I've noticed. Like, obviously, I played the Ray Soundcheck and played dubstep, and people were on it. Like they love that. Like they know they're gonna get the drum and bass later. They know it's gonna come.
Yeah.
But they're up for the dubstep. They're up for the sounds. You know what I mean? And that's
when we were at 1985, people were
they're up for it, mate.
Like Visage and Monty and Alex. Like early on, there was. When that first D&B track came on, there was like an energy. Because it's transitional during the mix, part of the journey, rather than the start of the mix. It is kind of, there isn't really many people that you hear do full journey sets and dubsteps the end of it.
Yeah.
There isn't as many as there is D&B heads starting, not even just with 140 stuff, but like 120, like a Headland who will start 120. Even Hijinx now is making 120 stuff, like has been for a while. They'll start there and work their way up. But there aren't as many people like starting like, I'm going to play a pure roots set and I'm going to end the night on dubstep.
Yeah.
That's a set, say.
I mean, that 1985 event worked perfectly in terms of having the dubstep early.
Yeah.
But like, still people talking, but they're still enjoying themselves, and then just like coming with the drum and bass.
It's like socializing vibes and daytime rave, isn't it?
Although Chesko's set went off a bit too mad.
It was crazy, wasn't it? I thought Kyrie's set was sick as well. Same room.
To be fair,
I got to see. Oh yeah, because you and Monty were chatting for time, man. Yeah, I lost you for a bit. Yeah,
I was in the artist.
I was with Haig. Me and Haig were just like chilling. I was like, "Have you seen Todd?" I hadn't seen you for about an hour and a half, bro. But yeah, shout.
Mate, we should have got fucking Haig out tonight. You know. I forgot about that. Yeah. Should have got him coming.
I do forget he lives here as well sometimes. Yeah, we should for sure.
We'll get him for our next one.
And look out for his gigs as well.
Yeah, I know. He played Planet Wax recently, you know.
Did it? I just see. I didn't even know. See, he should have told me. Yeah, but it depends when it.
I only saw
unless
the video.
What, since we've been back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I saw the video clips. I didn't even know he was playing.
Fair.
He should have just messaged us.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Leo Cat, man. Have a look on his Bandcamp for that next one. Yeah. He'll announce it when it's ready. Next up, we have Jar Tech back on the podcast. Yeah, this one is with Senkoria.
I did spoil it earlier.
Yeah. Guess what? You never would have guessed it's Senkoria back on the podcast.
Senkoria.
Yeah.
Cough medicine with clout.
Yeah. Dubstep with clout. 4-tracker. It's not clout, but this track's called Cuckoo.
Cool.
And Bandcamp release is on the 6th of December. Yeah,
we're going to December now. That's how hardcore we are.
6th of December, and then you can get it on Juno on the 13th. But check this one out.
I'm so drunk.
Enjoy.
So drunk, man.
Have you any idea why? Yes. And what is that? I'm not completely like other people. What do you mean by that? People dislike me because I am not completely like them.
That was hard. You were mentioning. Oh, still going. You were mentioning. You were mentioning to me then about like reminds you of Midnight Tea's deeper, darker shit.
Yeah, but just like on a like that textual.
Yeah, it is. It's very on that, and he's done
like on a more upbeat. Drum rhythm, and even we seen a couple of Kiva's EPs that had that like the one with the clown graphic. That Mark did. That intro. I feel like I haven't heard anything like that in a little.
Like proper dark.
We're saying he's talented geezer, man.
He's one of I think he's like always just one of those guys that he doesn't put out enough, but when you hear it, you're like, you need to like put out a bit more.
Yeah, and I feel like that tune, like I can imagine, like like with all the artists we know and like all the studio time we've ever spent with people, like that's one of those ones could easily just go off, like go like if they did if he did a VIP of it or something, you could like make it like far more screamy or like mid-rangey and stuff like that, but it's like it's got the restraint. It just like it's like you feel like, you feel like it could go off, but and like go off into like higher octaves, but it just restrains it. It just keeps it low. Yeah, and I'm like, do you know what? It's sometimes some restraint in beats, like with production wise. I'm not being like, I could easily just like whack that up another octave at the end of that phrase and make it start going wah wah, and it's an easy way to progress the beat. But whereas he's done it more there, like subtly with the percussion, with the textures, with the hats and stuff. It's sick. He's a bad boy.
I always find with him as well, he's such a really good DJ.
Yeah,
like, he doesn't get enough sets.
He's a bad boy. There's a lot, we've talked about it, man. There are just, some don't accept it, like, and some do. They appreciate that, like, they're producer first, DJ second, DJ first, producer second, DJ only, producer only, can't really mix at all. Like, whereas he's fucking a sick DJ, man. He's actually, we'll shout out now if you're sleeping. I know it's not all about like numbers and socials. If you're brave enough, then like Senkoria is fucking bad boy, man. Absolutely bad boy. And big up Jartek, man. Signing fucking bad boy.
They've got a good taste, Jartek.
Yeah,
man. They know what they're doing.
He has. And I mean, I've got a couple of the 10-inch plates down there as well. Do we get the date for this one? Sorry, we must do. Did I shout it out?
You might have.
If I did, I've forgotten already. No, I did. Yeah, because it's 6th of December on Bandcamp, but Juno on the 13th of December as well. But I mean, I've got the Panics and Rankin Dam one down there from Jartek. I think is it the WZ one down there from Jartek as well. I think there's another one that I missed out on that was actually I was just busy. I was like, I just forgot. Like, it was coming out, and it's just one of them. Like, you see it, and it's like, sold out, and you're like, fuck. Yeah. Your face just like, that's it. There was only 30 of them. There's only 50 of them. Like, you got to jump on it, man. You got to be there and ready.
30. It's a bit like old school Frozen plates, isn't it? They were 30.
And even, but I think we're like the 50 and the 100s these days now, man. Yeah. Like, the resurgence real. I just got the Cyrus Lost Tapes Good Feel one through recently. I think that's it because it's not labeled. I'll be honest, that could be any white label. That I've got a couple test presses from people because, like I said, we're spoiled little brats over here. And I also got the latest Sessman came through the post as well. Oh, we were chatting about Frozen. There you go. There it is. Oh. We were chatting about Frozen plates earlier. There you go. I couldn't find it when we were trying to find it. Joe Darker and DNS. I think I'm a big fan of the photography. So obviously, but I mean, like, not just in general, on sleeves and artwork when it's done really tastefully and nice. And I just think that and when you can feel it and see it, like the gloss, it kind of like suits the lighting of the situation. The whole sleeve is absolutely perfect. Cool. How many was there? There's only 30 of them.
Mad.
So we were spoiled.
Yeah,
spoiled with these, bro. Big up Joey Dark.
Well, that's two of our favorite tunes in what we played out. So.
And on Frozen Plates. Yeah, exactly. So shout out everyone, man. Still pushing forward. Shout out Jartek. Shout out Frozen Plate. Shout out the fam. Next up, bro, we have this new one from Manifesto.
I don't feel like I've heard this.
You wouldn't have, man. I don't think you've heard the next. I don't think you've heard the last. Actually, until the outro, I don't think you've heard any now. The last few tunes.
That's what I like. You're gonna get a good reaction.
Yeah,
from
they all
me.
just landed in my inbox or whatever, or however.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, that after that one, I didn't know. You just like, I've been talking to him. I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, I'll just, and you, I'll send you the link. I was like, so which one do you want to play? And I'll put it on so that we like a fresh reaction, don't we?
Yeah,
we do. We enjoy it.
We
do enjoy it. This one, Tectonic Recordings, man. Pinch, man. We just had Nefertiti and Pinch's collab, obviously with Trim that we had. We forgot to mention that at the start of the show.
Are they like doing more plates now? Was that because was Tectonic? It wasn't like going for. It stopped for a bit, didn't it? We haven't put money.
I don't think they had a. Yeah, but I mean, Pinch is you got the techno,
genres.
Yeah, and I feel like they've had some pauses. I don't know. Some labels went off for years and years and I mean like long, and also I think it's more important if said head of label isn't active at all.
Yeah,
that's where it's harder for the non-touring DJs that we were talking about earlier. Like, yeah, there might be maybe a better run when they're really active because they're not like got the pressures of I'm going to this gig this weekend and a lot of these 2 gigs, like the really big guys that we're really on about, like they're busy and trying to do home life and family life and gig life and run a label. It's a lot, which is why a lot of them have label managers and stuff. But Pinch, you know, he's always been forward facing, man. He's always brought fresh sounds. And I mean, and even this Manifesto, it's how many 4-track, 3-track EP. I picked out this one called Organ, man. It is it's so, I mean, there's a couple on here. There's 2 like strictly like 140 tracks, and then there's a couple that are more 145, 146.
Okay,
maybe a bit higher. Lost my notes. Yeah, a bit higher up in the BPMs, a bit quicker, and you've still got like that modern Tectonic influence, like sound wise, that from what we're hearing today. Like even we heard it with the Nefer collab with Pinch in it, like that techno influence and stuff. Like he's bridging techno, he's bridging grime, he's bridging dubstep, like across his tracks, his sets. Sorry, always. And now Nefer's here in London. I know for a fact that man's in studio with people. He's getting invited to a lot because one, he at the minute he's I don't want to say like he's a big influence. Like once you've garnered that like that momentum, that power, like people are looking to you and what you're playing as like the future, like that, or in terms of even like near future maybe, because we never know where like what's gonna just come across. You know, our screens, our sound systems, our nights, whatever we're playing, like who we might play with, and they play that thing that just kicks off a whole inspirational stream of stuff. You know, like, oh fuck, man, they've that you know, basically a tune pops off, and you get a lot of youngers and a lot of people like, fuck, man, like that is, and whether directly or indirectly. Copycats learning, like for learning's sake, and then trying to bridge their own sound in the right way, or people just pure ripping people off. You know, we've talked about the inspirational labels, the inspirational artists.
Yeah,
Neff at the moment is at the moment where you know he's influencing others.
Oh man,
and I mean Manifesto. He's one of those names. I mean he keeps popping up on lineups and labels that we see. He's busy, man. Pinch is at Drumsheds tonight, I think.
Oh, it's Drumsheds tonight?
Yeah, with 410 in it.
Oh,
that's on tonight as well.
Right.
Here, the old IKEA thing. I'm pretty sure Pinch is on that. I know Kahn and Neek is.
Oh, really? Okay.
I want.
That's a bit shitter for us. Well, shitter.
Ish, but I mean,
they might just bring it.
Code 9's on there, but he's not playing a dubstep set.
Nah.
They break it down like that. It's like it's not dubstep, so it's like it's more the modern day fans. I think Digital Mystics is on there, so that'd be a dubstep set. Kind of neat.
That's the thing, isn't it?
Again, but it depends when they're playing, man. You've seen the lineup. They could be relatively speaking to where they would play on any other normal dubstep night. Hashtag headlining all the time. Like if they're playing early because there's random ass like 4 tech level peeps on the lineup, it's like they might just play dub.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If they're playing early, they could play
Yeah, true.
We'll have said one later. You've seen it in the title and description. But let's get to this. Sorry, Manifesto. This one is coming on the 28th of November. Tectonic Recordings. We've got 4 tracks. One is called Shape Cutter. One is called Rug. One is called Organ. One is called Mag. Oh, wait there. 5 tracks. One's called Shift. There you go. It's the Shape Cutter EP. We're going to play this one.
Let's go, man.
Organ. Let's go.
Okay, the influences are coming in. Definitely with that one, but I can't. I'm on that sort of vibe right now. I'm on
we were talking about
that.
Just like purely from an enjoyment of mixing standpoint, getting off the halftime.
Exactly.
It's
just fun.
It is, and I think, do you know what? I think if you speak to anyone who's doing, I'm not even sure what that is. But yeah, maybe. No, like if you speak to anyone who's like been mixing like a similar or like one sound or one genre, inevitably, like we see it, like we see the comments, how we partake in like the conversations online, like the older heads who've moved on to other sounds, especially in my mind, the ones who've created new aliases get like it a lot lighter because they've gone off and created this whole new brand and new image. And they obviously have the production levels, which meant that they kind of, in some sense, they get a head start because they've got all this technical knowledge that they just go and apply in another genre and they, with a brand new names, and they take off. That's happened from the older heads.
100%.
Then you got like, we can name, like you got like the heads like Scream, who, let's just say in general, in the general sphere of thing, get like far more, he's not the only one, he get far more scrutiny about trying to push their sound into new areas, new terms. We can even, do you know what? We can even mention Vivek as someone who's like someone people have heard some of his newer stuff, and be like, oh, it's on the edge for them. They're either it's almost like Marmite.
Yeah,
you got half the crowd, like the original heads, who like who are loving it, who are like, oh, he's Don, and it's his sound design, his play, like, so I can picture it. And even though it's in this new realm, I'm feeling it. And then you got those who are like, oh man, nah, man.
Yeah,
it's like, nah. Snare's not on the man. It's not halftime. Like, I'm not feeling it, and they're just like it's not for them, and it's kind of like it's beyond just that for some people. It's not just about the halftime, but for some, you know, they struggle. They struggle with new paths being explored.
Yeah,
let's put it that way, man. But Pinch, Tectonic, from Foundation, has never ever been about that. They were always when you think about the Bristol sound, when you think about those labels who were so influential, and let's face it, Pinch and the Knights, and obviously in the OG days, has always kind of had, not that he probably cares, his self permission and audience permission and Tectonic lovers to just respect the journey and what he's presenting to you as like, this is what it's about right now. Shout out Manifesto for being part of the Tectonic, you know, family. And you know, our boy Nefa joined in recently, as we mentioned. 28th of November is where you want to go if you want to get that one, people. Head over to Tectonic Bandcamp and all the rest of the platforms to go and copy. But we know we're always pushing Bandcamp directly for the love. Talking to influencers, talking to pushing the boat out, talking of like 140, bro. In just 140 nuss. I know people got beef with the name, but whether it's grime, whether it's dubstep, whether it is the BPM we're talking about, we're not talking in terms of genre right now, but talking about pushing what can be done in this realm in newer and fresher ways. We are coming with 2020 London's next EP. This one's number 65, coming out on the 22nd of November. This one by Ganz.
Not Ganz.
Ganz coming up. This is the 1145 EP, the 1145 EP, the 1145 EP.
Or the 1145.
Yeah, however you want to say it. This is coming out on 2020 London on the 22nd of the 10th, 2024 of the 11th. The 1145 on the 11th. Is that enough numbers for them?
Yeah, 22nd of the 11th.
Yeah.
22nd of the 11th month, which is November 2024.
There you go.
There we go. I haven't heard this one.
No, yeah.
So this is another fresh reaction from me, which I'm excited about. I love this. This is what I love about it, man. When we actually get fresh reactions, it's so much better.
Yeah. Progressive tune, this
Let's
one.
play it. Let's enjoy it.
Yeah. Long journey. Enjoy the build.
Let's go. You say we have to play all the way to the end of the drop, yeah?
We'll be going on a journey. Join us.
Yes. That's hard, man.
God,
It just gets you
shout out
up, man. It
Ganz.
gets you up beat and that. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Oh no, yes, see him, bro. 2020, doing it big.
I don't want to go back to that. Yeah.
Yeah, let's not do that. But yeah, fucking it's pouring.
Is that actually the
No,
rain?
I think it's just some vehicle out there doing some making some weird.
Are you sure, brother?
Yeah, it's
About
not
to say,
rain.
my
That's
watch
not
is
rain.
saying it's fucking cloudy and that.
It's not raining.
and that.
Ganz, 22nd of November. You can go and get this one, from 2020 London. It's the 1145, the 1145, the 1145 EP. Go and cop that, I think it's Ganz on Instagram as well. Go and follow him on Instagram if you don't already, or the Dubstep fam. That was a 142 track. There's some others on there. If you're not sure about Ganz, I know some of our fellows, especially the producers, like those in the scene, like those on lineups and whatnot, getting booked, know about Ganz already for a long time. I think I want to say he's based in. He's over in Europe. I want to say he's in like Netherlands or I think I don't know what city. I wouldn't be able to guess. I might be wrong,
Sweet.
but I want to say he's from over that way or based in that way. He might not be from there. I don't know. I think he's from over that way. But yeah, shout out Ganz, man. Next up, bro.
Go on.
Last but not least, full feature of the show.
Okay, let's have it.
We've got an outro tune.
We always do.
We kind of called it out at the start of the show, but
pardon me.
This next one.
Go on, what is it?
We've got a Kahn remix, brother.
Are you fucking serious and that, mate? You got a fucking Kahn remix and
I've got a Kahn
Are you serious?
remix. Yes,
Are you
Paddy.
fucking serious, mate?
Yes, Paddy the baddie.
You got a Kahn. What's going on? We're still fucking looping that.
Oh, yeah.
Not Professor looping.
No.
But we are looping and that.
Here we go.
So we've got fucking Kahn.
This one
Come on,
next.
let's have
I'll
it.
give you more information after, but I'll give you this now. This is Dubkasm times Tricky. The track's called Concrete Flowers. There's a couple of there's at least one, maybe two more remixes by other artists of this track as well. But this is the Kahn remix. It's coming out on the 6th of December. It's a 150 tune as well. It's kind of like a Kahn intro track. So we're just going to end on this kind of vibe, yeah.
We're going to end on the intro, aren't we?
We're going to end on the intro. That's how we go. Because it's not the end. It's just the beginning of something new. And that's something new.
Lovely.
It's Shitty Dubstep tonight.
Shitty
Let's
dubstep. Let's go, Kahn, let's go.
Free city, Revolution, Shitty.
Okay.
I don't even know what to say about that, man. It's just it's Dubkasm. It's Kahn remix. Dubkasm and Tricky. Sorry.
We were just saying we've probably found our Brighton opener.
Yeah, probably like RC1.
Just because it builds. I love a builder.
Yeah.
I love something that just like it gradually builds you into what you want.
Yeah,
to do.
and we're patient enough and confident enough to just let like stuff like that run.
Exactly. Especially on a big sound.
Maybe like 5 years ago I wasn't.
Yeah, no, 100%. You just want to go wow, 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 wow.
I feel like playing out like way more. It's like you've got
and that is
confidence.
just
when you've got good sound system.
And when you start hitting those drums and that tune,
Yeah,
that's
man.
when people are going to be like, okay, what the fuck these guys? Okay. And then we can play off that.
They might even start going drink, which luckily in Volks, which I love. This is the perfect club setup. Dance floor.
Yeah, it's
bar.
right next to it.
You're not going down the hall to the right, left, down the back, down the stairs. Oh yeah, there's a bar. Like
it's there, man.
It's there. And it's like anyone, even the smoking area, it's like you can't avoid the sound system fucking rattling the whole shutters. When you're outside, I've been there like, oh my God, what the fuck's that? I only stepped outside to get, because my back was sweaty. I don't even smoke. So I just walked out there and straight back in again. It's like fucking hell. Yeah, it's like, someone's dropping another banger who I've seen so many people there, so I can't even name names, but last time I was there was because Markazan was playing.
Yeah, of course.
And he played after Calibo, which he was shitting himself. I thought he smashed it.
Yeah.
Boy smashed it, man. Shout out to Kahn. Shout out to Dubkasm. Shout out to Tricky, man. That one, let me just double check again. 6th of December, it is coming out. And that's the Concrete Flowers remix by Kahn. And it's coming out on False Idols. Yeah. Go and cop that. Outro tune for you.
Okay.
We mentioned it already, man. Numa Crew and Killa P are celebrating their album release,
I do need to say just before, this is probably the longest podcast we've ever done.
Yeah, by far.
So
we might have recorded longer, but we at the shack once.
Yes.
But we had to cut some mad shit out.
Yeah,
we did. I was like, bro,
gotta cut that out.
The camera was getting kicked.
Yeah.
It was like a whole different angle.
Yeah.
It wasn't even straight on no more. I was like, that
went mad.
How am I cutting that to that's the only one I can think of. But this will be going out. All of it.
It's just us two. We had a good time. Fucking wicked, mate. You know what I mean? Fucking that.
Isn't it?
What we got? Outro tune. Let's go.
We've got Killa P, Numa Crew, their album.
Okay.
It's with Charlie P on vocal and Long Range. Sorry. Obviously long time collaborator, Long Range of Killa P. Love in That We Heart is the name of the track. I think it's like one of the first singles that came out from the album. Before we go, Patreon, please support us. Big up yourselves if you do already. Even just subscribe, like if you've got this far. I didn't even ask you to do that at the start of the show, so it means a lot. Share it. Any of the clips online, get involved. Even if you listen to the full podcast, drop comments on the post, just little likes and comments on the post. Share this shit, it means a lot. We're trying to spread the news. So the music's doing better, doing well. We up the sales for everyone else. Of course, the record labels, the health of it, the industry. And let us know what's been your favorite tune of the show. Do you know what I mean? Like, comment down below. There will be a comment. We will pin it on YouTube. There's so many in this one. I wouldn't even know where to start, man. I mean, that's a tough one still. That's a tough one.
I feel like some of the wheel-ups.
Yeah.
But I can't even think what we've done, man. But
it's been tough.
It's been a really fun show, actually, this one.
It has.
Fuck, I knew it would be.
Come on, bro.
Shitty dubstep, bro.
We're going in a couple hours. Probably like 3 hours. We're going there. So shout out yourselves. Big up. Thanks for locking in. Check this one out, yeah. And Patreon will be with you in 2 minutes, obviously. It'll be over there. If you haven't checked it out, there's going to be a Patreon exclusive, a few tracks already. Let's go. Killa P, Numa Crew, Loving Every Heart.
Okay.
Loving how we are. We want loving how we are. Loving how we are. We want loving how we are. We want loving how we are. Loving how we are.
Tell them Killa.
If you have love in your heart, then show that. Cause nobody don't know that. Man a boss 4-5, man a boss clock. And people are dead is a whole lot.
Anything where we have, we no hold back. Man, I work for my own and own that. In this time, there's no time to hold back. Man, I feel rise and take what we own.
If them have loving and them have so many people wouldn't dead. So many blood wouldn't shed. All man wouldn't have titanium red. Some man would have never a walk with the eye red. Homeless would have never sleep on floor. When in a London there's so many beds. Them never find it when the people them sick, but them always find it when people are dead. That's why them love when blood it a shed. You know see the one of the earth are run red. You know what, you know my brother them dead. So you know what hear with the killer man said. We have to walk in our east with love in our way heart. Walk in our west with love, love, love. If you have love in your heart then show that. Cause nobody don't know that. Man a bus 4-5, man a bus clock. And people are dead is a whole lot.
Anything where we have, we no hold back. Man I work for my own and own that. In this time, there's no time to hold back. Man I be rise and take what we own back.
Yo, me no want see no murder. Call love get you further. From a youth, you know me not know that. But me got older and me learned that. Me no want look back like the throwback. So me jump on the stage and own that. Say one big spliff we a roll that. Them man a go and hold like a old man. We only want love now. All fuck we a get shut down. Them man a low and we up now. But when I just show love in our hometown. Say worldwide, say we flowing brown. So you know say the love get shown brown. Them man still wanna show it down. But now we only shut show down.
If you have love in your heart then show that. Cause nobody don't know that. Man a bus 4-5, man a bus clock. And people are dead is a whole lot.
Anything where we have, we no hold back. Man I work for my own and own that. In this time, there's no time to hold back. Man I be rise and take what we own back. Walk with love in my heart, real ones have love for me. We no keep bad company. All my people are rise, I'd love to see. So man I fi drop the hypocrisy. Purify man's heart and soul. No, don't walk on the path that we call Rocky Road. Who feels it, knows it, not many know. Man I fi tread the path and be bold. Fear no man except God alone. And when I bow to the wood not stone. Spite for the wolf, them in the sheep crows. In the olden time, say man I get stoned. Over time everything turn around. But man see I read them a clone. Them fi know we keep them with sound and come connect one thing. No.
Loving how we are. We want loving how we are. Loving how we are.
If them have loving and them have so many people wouldn't dead. So many blood wouldn't shed. All man wouldn't have titanium red. Some man would have never a walk with the eye red. Homeless would have never sleep on floor. When in a London there's so many beds. Them never find it when the people them sick. But them always find it when people are dead. That's why them love when blood it a shed. You know see the whole of the earth are run red. Me no want you know my brother them dead. So you know what hear with the killer man said. We have to walk in our east with love in our way heart. Walk in our west with love.